What's going on, everybody?
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, Bo.
Hey, Dad.
How are you today?
Oh, it's just one of those days.
It is one of those days.
It's just one of those, but it's Friday, man. It's good. We're good. We're almost there. We're almost done. We got all nothing but happiness left today.
Happy,
with
happy,
all of these
happy.
beautiful people.
We got motors.
We got
We
we got motors.
we got motors, motorizers, Gausses. We got inductance meters.
Yeah, just ship it out. We'll test it and send it back.
Today's the first day. Today is Watch the Lights. It's hosted by Todd Soltero. He will be here in just a little bit. He'll be getting off work. And we thought we would get the party started, talk a little bit about what's going on.
We're the hype, man. We hype you guys up for it.
So,
for all you folks, go ahead and you can explain.
No, I'm playing behind me. If you look what I'm playing behind me on the Joshua Jones, happiness is all we have. I don't know about that, dude.
I mean, that's not true. I got some beer in the fridge.
John Lair, how are you, sir? Kid Sims, what's up, buddy? Damn, where you been today? I haven't heard a peep out of you today.
Yeah, I haven't heard a peep out.
Javier's in the house, wants to learn about motors. Todd Dixon's wanting to learn about motors. Anthony Del Grosso is going to learn about motors. He already knows about motors, but okay. Scott Campbell, 956.
Biggie Paul, this is not a child size.
Oh, boy. Is Biggie Paul here? Why are you wearing my shirt? Jesus. Hey, so check it out. So behind me, I'm showing off the Puerto Rico track.
Puerto Rico.
And I've been talking to the Puerto Rico guys today, and it's
that looks full prep.
It's actually happening. It's coming in hot, and it's looking like it's going to be May of 2022.
Give or take.
No, it's going to be May.
My Atlanta
of 2022.
That's full prep.
Yeah, it is full prep.
That is full prep. Look at that. That thing shoots.
Yeah, these things.
Goodbye.
Yeah. He showed me, he sent me a video of their track today. They actually have a very nice track down in Puerto Rico.
Dude.
Yeah, right? What's up, Kenny B? Kenny B's in the house, man. What's up, Kenny? I haven't heard from or seen you in a while, man. How you doing?
Up, Kenny B, Kenny B, Kenny B.
Kenny B is my boy out of Cali. Excuse me.
George Jimenez in the 480 in the Motor Loving House. What's up,
hey, so check it out. Let's talk about some things here. Like I said, Todd will be here in just a little bit.
Shout out, Wendy.
So, don't forget, man. Next week is it's the South Texas Hurricane 13.5. It looks like the hurricane is going to go around us.
Bring your rain jackets.
But no, it looks like we're going to be fine. It looks like the rain is going to go around us.
Even if it comes, we're still going to all have a great time.
No, it's going to be great.
It's gonna. I mean,
yeah, we're in South Padre Island.
Negativity only brings negativity.
South Padre Island next weekend.
SPI, baby.
You've got Luke Claxton's going to be with me. You got Curtis Harris is going to be with us.
Thank you, Miss Peterson.
It's going to be. Oh yeah, happy birthday! I said happy birthday on Facebook.
You did. You covered your bases.
How old are you now? Like 30?
Double three.
33 years old.
33.
Can you imagine?
Oh man, I'm living it.
I know. If I was 33 again.
Oh boy.
Charles Seitz. Yep, Mr. 13.5, dude. Miss it. Yeah, it's going to be a good time, man, down in Texas. So we will be streaming the whole week starting on Wednesday. So everybody that do know about what I have going on is Luke Claxton will be joining us. He is our film crew. And he's going to be filming the whole
muffin
time.
No, I mean, so basically what Dad's trying to say is it's going to be like a vlog situation.
Vlog?
You vlog, you walk and talk, and you show your day and brushing your teeth and putting your shoes on, walking out the door.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm going to tell you this one thing. If you've ever seen, I know you guys watch the reality crap that goes on with the all over TV, and this is going to be straight up. The goal here is to have Luke Claxton is going to film the whole thing, and it's going to show what it takes to.
It's more of to show you guys what we go through every time we do
this. That's exactly what it is. Luke Claxton will be filming the whole time, and it's to show you guys what it takes to leave from Arizona to drive to South Padre Island, Texas, Bo.
Yeah, I know.
Put on a race, start to finish.
The drama, the suspense.
The drama, the suspense.
The sadness, the ups,
the
the
happiness,
downs.
the crying, the laughing.
Ins, the outs, the running out of fuel, all of it.
Right.
This man's run out of fuel more times than anybody I know.
Oh, that's
said,
right.
he
The
said-
Dirty South RC. Yeah, you guys, it's looking like it's looking like it's going to miss us over in South Padre Island, and you know, guys, and listen, it's no joke though. I mean, they might be getting it hitting hard in Louisiana. It's what it's looking like.
It's still not a good thing.
No, it's absolutely not. So over on YouTube, let me say hi to everybody on YouTube really quick. Dino Thompson, hi sir. Chaz Hines is always in the house. Chad Alvarez, hello sir. The X Taz is in the house from the 843. Who else is over here? Dino,
Oh, Taz
Dirty
is in there?
Dirty South RC.
Oh, there goes the battery.
Bob's RC's in the house, and the Icon Walker. What up? Today's the very first show. It is today is Watch the Lights. Todd will be talking motors.
Man.
It's nothing but a motor day. So if you guys,
Which is it's very informational. It's the one thing that basically pays you back.
right. So if you guys want to learn about motors, today's the day.
Today's the
Somebody's
day, man.
knocking on the door.
Okay.
Not sure who that is. So
That's a negative.
maybe. So Todd Soltero will be here in a little bit. And you guys, if you want to know about motors, you want to learn about motors,
They're evacuating New Orleans right now. New Orleans.
right now?
That's what he said.
That's right. It's supposed to be coming in.
Well, remember when the other one came through because of the low sea level?
Right.
Those houses were under. Oh, yeah. I'm sure they're taking precautions because of Katrina for sure.
Jessica Hyde says happy birthday.
Hey, Jessica. Thank you so much.
Jessica says, hi, happy birthday. I'm walking out the door.
See ya.
Bye.
Have a great day at work.
Team Velocity's in the house. You guys are going to learn about some motors today, man. It's going to be really good.
Team Velocity. We got it. Hey, that's the same. That is the same emblem that Chris has for his picture. That must be a Marine thing.
Which one are you looking at?
Team Velocity in the house.
Oh, yeah.
Chris Hilborn has the same thing. He's a Marine, so I'm assuming it's a Marine thing.
Yeah. So anyway, we're just waiting on Todd Soltero. We thought we'd get the party started.
We're the hype guys.
And talk about next weekend. It's going to be a jam-packed week starting. Actually, we won't
This
start.
weekend's gonna be a jam-packed weekend too. You're how many
Tomorrow
races?
I'm racing. Tomorrow
But you're covering
I'm
how many races this weekend?
6 races this weekend. So
Okay.
if you guys want to see racing going on all weekend, man, stay tuned
Have a seat, folks.
to Desert Hobbies.
Yeah,
Yo,
have a seat.
Foster, I did not invite you. Sorry, buddy.
Oh, hey Foster, what's going on, my
Well,
dude?
Foster just messaged me, and he said, did you
Did we get our moonshine yet?
moonshine?
Foster says he's got some coming our way. Marine mom. Okay.
Marine mom. Okay, sweet.
10-4.
Yeah, it is. Much respect. See, look at that.
Absolutely.
See, Bo's 33, he can see those little icons. I can't even see them.
I can't. I got 2020. My wife will call me a liar all day, but I got 2020.
Today's the day, Chad. Todd Soltero is going to go over motors. Like I said, he'll be here in just a little bit. I wanted to talk about a few things, and that is our South Texas race.
Hurricane Retreat.
Friday, it'll be practice all day, and we're doing the scale.
Are you doing grudge races too on Friday?
We're going to play Friday.
Play it by ear. We'll play it by ear. That makes sense.
Friday's going to be just a kind of a play it by
Test
ear,
and tune.
have a good day, meet everybody.
Stress-free runs.
Right, stress-free runs. There you go. Saturday will be our 13.5 race, and Sunday will be the bracket. We will be live the whole weekend. I am doing something that I've never done. I always say that, but we are. The camera views that I'm bringing you because this is my race. I can do what I want.
Yeah, he doesn't get put in the back corner.
I don't have to live by your rules.
No, it's our rules.
Yeah, so that's a downfall when I go to everybody else's race.
I see it. Like the camera's at the end, and then.
But I can't just walk in there and say, "Hey, I want a camera here, camera here." You know what I mean? So my Texas race is Bo going to be get to the race? Yes.
Yes.
Well, maybe.
Well, it depends on, we have 2 businesses, and if the other one needs me to stay behind, then that's my obligation as me to do that.
Well, so let's answer some questions until Todd does get here. Yes. So Macy Lee Alvey. So we leave here Wednesday. We're driving to South Padre Island. We're going to put on our race Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, Luke Claxton and I will leave South Padre Island and road trip it from South Padre Island to Topeka, Kansas.
Yep.
We're going to stop at Traxxas on the way. I've never been there. I figured, what the hell, we'll just swing by.
You got a week to get where you need
I got a week to get there. So
it's going to take you 4 days to get there. You got a whole day to mess around.
So we'll from Texas, from South Padre Island, we'll go up to Topeka. I'm going to be with Luke the whole time. I'm not sure how this is going to go down, but
I'm kind of scared.
I think it'll be a good time, man. I'm not. I don't know, man. We're hoping.
Oh man, I'm so sorry, dude.
Drone footage, of course. There'll be drone footage. Windy.
That sucks.
I actually, you know what? The cool thing about the drone, I have 6 batteries. So with the 6 batteries that we'll have for my drone, we'll be in the air for 20 to 25 minutes. So we will. You know the cool thing about the air. What's wrong?
It's just one of our watchers is packing his stuff up in Louisiana and has to leave.
Oh man, that does suck.
Sorry to hear
I didn't
that,
know
man.
that was going on in Louisiana right now, man.
That sucks, dude.
I did not know that. I really didn't know that.
It's not a joking matter at all.
No. I mean, at first, we're talking about just being down in South Padre Island because last what is today? Jeez, what is today? Friday or
Adam
Friday?
says we're on the way to Topeka.
Right? Jesus, I know, man. I got a lot. I'm going to be behind the windshield way too much.
Yeah, he's going to get some windshield time.
It will take 2 days to get out of Texas. No, Scott Campbell, I'm going to get out of Texas pretty quick, my friend.
You never met this man.
You never met me before. Oh, yes, you've met me, but you've never driven in a car with me. It's going to be a good time. Send the drone down the track at every race. Yeah, of course, man.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Anyone hear about a $1,000 bet in Wisconsin?
Yes, I heard about it.
I guess.
What about it?
They're bringing it up. It's tonight, I guess.
We'll see. It's
what is it? Elaborate. I've never heard of it.
It's with Mark Vine and.
So they're going for $1,000.
Yeah,
one hit.
That one guy.
Is it one hit?
Tim Smith put up something about something.
Is it like a bounty race? Or is it just a call out?
I read a little bit about it.
Oh, so this is a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Oh, okay.
It's a thing. They're doing 1,000. I don't know, $1,000
Thank you,
or something.
Foster. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that very, very much.
What do you say?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Hey, Foster. How are you, buddy?
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
How's your voice? Your voice is rubbing off on me, Foster.
Moonshine's in the mail. You know.
Moonshine is in the mail. All right.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Tim Smith, Colin Branch bet on it. Yeah, right. I kind of saw something about it.
Wow, now it's 1,600 now. Mark Vine and Frank Greer.
Interesting.
That is interesting.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll see. It'll be all over YouTube, I'm sure.
All over YouTube?
It'll be all over Facebook at least.
Right. Hang on a second. I'm looking something up.
Just people taking action on a grudge race. See, that's what I'm talking about. Put your money on the line, not your mouth.
No, you guys are wrong. It's Frank Ulbrich against Mark Vine.
Frank Ulbrich, not Greer.
Right.
10-4. Because Frank Greer and Vine are on the same team.
Correct.
They wouldn't call each other
it's
out.
Frank Ulbrich, not Greer.
I think the hurricane's pushing more west, so might get a lot of rain, but yet happy birthday, brother. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're getting a lot of birthday wishes, dude.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's literally like I posted last night. Thank you to everybody. I did not know there was that many people that would take time out of their day to just take the 5 seconds to say happy birthday, man.
You went in. Hold on, time out. You went in and said thank you to each and every one.
I posted on my timeline that
There you
people
go.
on my timeline. I liked every single one that I could.
If I went in and did the and said thank you to each and every one, only because when it's my birthday, I get a lot of. I get a lot. And this year, this birthday is going to be even crazier because last December this time, Bo,
I remember.
I didn't have this many people that I'm friends with.
No, it's true. It is true.
Did you see Frank Carr go airborne when he was at practice? No, but what I did hear, I heard there's only 103 entries.
103.
Yep. So at
this is the one
in Wisconsin.
It was a pop-up race though. It just popped out of nowhere, from I remember.
Yep.
It was only like 2 or 3 months in the making.
I mean, the King of Smokies, which was one hell of a race. Foster, thank you for that. He had 99 outlaws.
99 outlaws.
99.
That's good.
Yeah, 99.
That's pretty good.
It was awesome. Yep. Let me see. Get back over here really quick, guys.
Mr. Young just sent you a DM on the old Desert Herbert's Fischburg.
Who?
Mr. Young.
Ray and Jeff Young. Billy sent you a PM to Desert Hobbies. I will. Okay. When I'm live, it's hard for me to read messages, guys. So please bear with me.
Oh, I bet you that was Max walking in.
Maybe.
Grab a BWR.
Yeah. Sweet. Okay. Go back to Texas.
Yes.
So anyway,
Hurricane Classic.
So we leave here Wednesday, and so we'll be driving. We plan on being up. So we plan on landing in Texas on Thursday.
Arriving, not landing. Arriving.
Pulling in to Texas on Thursday.
I'm not one to pass up a road trip, but I'm pretty happy I'm flying in. Especially with you and Luke in a car. Oh my God!
This is going to be
and
one.
You have CC enabled too, right? With you?
Not Cece, Abel.
Just Abel.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cece's
yeah. Let
flying.
them two take care of each
Yeah,
other. You
it's
just
gonna
worry
be
about
great.
driving.
If you guys never seen a road trip,
He's going to vlog it.
I'm gonna be live the whole time.
It'll be a lot of
40,000
fun.
payout in prizes, Chris Hobbs. Yeah, I don't know
Topeka.
yet. I don't know what it can't be that much. There's only 108 entries.
I think he might be talking about Topeka.
I don't know. Chris Hobbs, what are you talking about, sir? I know there's only 108 entries in Wisconsin, and 40 grand does not sound right.
That's an expensive race.
Yeah,
That's too deep for my pockets.
I don't know. You won't know until we should be getting there on Thursday too. Okay, yeah.
Oh.
Kid Sim's gonna be meeting us there. Kid, the minute you get out of your motorhome, you're gonna have a camera in your face.
Kid, the moment you get out of motorhome, you're getting a big old hug from me, dude.
The minute you get out of your another happy birthday over here, dude.
Thanks you.
From
Thank
YouTube.
You, thank you, YouTube. Thank
We
you.
will take some footage for the docuseries. Yes, cool.
Thank you. You guys are awesome.
So the cool thing, so let's. I know I keep getting back to Texas. So we'll be. Oh wow, I'm reading about this hurricane. Dirty South RC says we're in Lakeview, New Orleans, so we're heading to Destin, Florida.
Dad, it's New Orleans.
It's New Orleans.
Nolans.
Whatever.
Dude, the food down there, though. I'm telling you, it's on my bucket list.
Yeah. Anyway, and then like I said, Friday's going to be the practice and mess around. We got a track for kids.
That's awesome, man.
While we're down there,
I've never been to like a big like full scale drag race, like big one where somebody puts it on and there's cash prizes and there's people flying from all over the United States. But I've never heard of them having stuff for like non-racers to try it out ever before. Like having 2 DR10s out of the box. Pull the trigger, see what happens. You know what I mean?
That's what we're going to have. You're right.
That's pretty cool, man. Like it's bringing people in, giving them a reason to come, and then because people think, if you think about it, the more people that show up to race, the more money you win.
Right. There's more people coming than what I thought. I'll be honest
I'm
with
sure.
you.
Rand Jeff Young, thank you so much, brother. Thank you.
You got some birthday wishes over here too. Who said happy birthday over here?
The girls did earlier.
Yeah, a lot of happy birthday wishes, dude.
Thanks,
Jesus.
guys. You guys are awesome, man.
Yeah.
You guys are honestly, sincerely awesome.
So, and the cool thing, the cool thing about the Luke Claxton videography.
Just hearing his name makes me laugh, dude.
Luke Muffin Top. So the cool thing with Luke, he's going to take everything that we film and we're going to put it in a not a documentary.
That's a vlog.
It's not because he's going to take everything that we do and it's going to go up on YouTube and Facebook, and you're going to be able to see. Like I said, you're going to be able to see when people put on these races, it's more intense than what you guys think.
I love it because
people
don't get it, man.
You don't get it.
You get off an airplane with your little bag, and you're sitting there. Okay, let's go set up my little iCharger. We're gonna run down this. No, that's not how it works, dude.
It's not.
Dude, the first time that we ever went somewhere, it would think it was the U4 race. I was here at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning to get us ready for him to go.
I know, dude. Hey, so do me a favor.
And then worked the whole day.
Hey, I'm gonna show you guys a different camera view. Tatum Batista says happy birthday.
Wade, thank you
guys,
so much. Livefish, you need to message me back on your winnings, dude. I need your address, bro. I messaged you personally today. I need you to get back to me.
Fish Designs, Lava Fish.
Yes.
Hey, Todd Dixon takes a lot of work. Guys, tell me what you think about this camera view that I'm going to have for Todd Soltero.
Thanks, Batista. I appreciate you very much, brother.
Guys, take a look at that camera view.
Thank you, Mr. Bogata.
So you have a camera over top of you right now. What do you guys? So yeah, you can show off. Grab a motor and kind of show. Yeah, there you go. R1. What is that? Speaking of motors, guys.
It's a 4.0. That's 4.0.
It's a 4.0.
It's a 4.0.
Buckeye has its eyes on Sally Batten is watching you.
Hey,
hello,
Aunt
Sally.
She's
So, what do you guys think about the camera view?
Top 5 favorite people
take a look.
in the world.
So,
thank you, Justice. I appreciate you very much. How's that look?
Good, but hold on. Let me zoom in. Hold on.
Zoom it.
Hold on. I'm going to zoom in on him. Zoom in. Let's zoom down on it. There you go. Look at that. Show. Okay, so I know you can't see the camera. That's perfect. Look at that. That is a great view, guys. Look at that view right there. Yes, I like it. He can show the motorizer. He can show the inductance meter.
Dennis Justice, thank you very much. Miss Guerrera, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Miss Campbell, thank you.
I think that's enough birthday wishes for today.
I can't not thank him.
What do you guys think about that view? Give me a heads up. Scott Eckhart says he likes it.
We can
Sweet.
move it out. You know, we
No,
can
that's
switch
perfect.
things
I
up.
like the view, man.
We can
the
switch
view.
things
The
up
view's
here.
good. Wade Matfish design loves the view. Can't wait till I get my tuned R135 from Soltero. Right?
Ooh,
Yeah.
What are you getting a 3.5
Nice
for?
work, bench view. Okay, perfect. Well, that's going to be your view for the day.
There you go.
And Todd Soltero will be talking and walking and doing his thing.
Absolutely.
That looks good, dude. I like it.
I like it a lot. Looks good.
Yep. We Tatum Batista says I like it.
Oh, that's it. Tatum likes it.
Yep,
We're done.
Tatum, it's over.
That's
Yep.
it. You're stuck with it.
Okay, then it's set. It's set in stone. We now have a bench
Sexy
a
motor.
bench view. Is that what we're going to call it? A bench view?
You know I got model hands, Biggie Paul.
Oh boy,
I get paid the big bucks to
Get
model
outta
these bad
here.
boys off.
Dude, please stop.
Hey, man,
Sexy motor, David Garcia.
I'm just running with the give. I'm rolling with the punches here.
We're just waiting on Todd Soltero. We're killing time. We're having fun. Do
Yeah,
you guys
we're
have any
having a good
questions?
time.
Anything
Good
on
time.
anything going on? Anything on the Texas race? Anything on the Topeka race? I will be live streaming both of them. The beauty about I'm going to take that back. Sean South, with his race, he's got me right front and center.
Good.
So it's going to be cool, man. You
where
guys
you
are
need
going
to
to
be.
be seeing views.
Well, I mean, if you want the best quality footage you can, you need to have the best spot. You know what I mean? Like it's one of those deals. You know,
Todd
you can't-
Soltero says, I am here.
Well, you get your butt in here. Both doors is unlocked.
You want to go out and get him?
I'll go get him.
All right. South
BRB.
Padre directions. Back road might be better. Take 510 out of San Benito. Hey, Scott.
Did someone just ask for directions to San Padre? Did somebody just...
The Red Bull fridge is full again. Yes, my wife.
With all my birthday
My
money.
lovely wife is telling you about the fridge. We have a new flavor, though. Todd Soltero, your Watch the Lights host, just got here. He's in the green room, so he'll be in just a second. We have new flavors of drinks. Have you guys ever tried Alani? They're actually pretty damn good. Is he here?
He's right here.
Oh, Todd Soltero, he's here.
He's in here in makeup.
Watch the Lights host is here. Look, we got your camera. Look at your bench camera. He's excited. Sit down over here for a minute, Bo. You got a minute. Yeah. Hey, everybody, give us a second. Let me get him strapped in, and we'll talk to Todd for a second. They're in the cases somewhere. It's it. It's over. Watch the Lights is over. Thanks, Todd. Kid Sims, Cindy Weezy Sims is running a DH Speed Shop motor in Texas. Nice. Got disconnected. Did you respond to the calendar question? No, I didn't. Sorry, Christina. Oh no, I haven't, Christina. I will, guys. When I'm live, I don't hop on these messages. So sorry about that. Let me get Todd all settled in. You got your dude. I got you all set up over there, man.
I like it.
Yeah, look at that. Do you want to do me a favor? There should be another headphones. Fix that mic on his. Take that off of yours and put it on his, please. Todd Soltero, good afternoon, my friend.
Good afternoon.
Just so everybody knows, I was the first person ever to call him T-O-double-D.
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 We have way too many Todds in our life.
We
Todd
got-
Dixon.
Oh, you know
we've
what's funny? Todd Dixon said hashtag Team T or something like that earlier.
Triple T.
Todd
There it is.
Dixon. What do you got? Todd Dixon,
Todd Soltero.
Todd
Kirkwood.
Kirkwood, Todd. Ooh, and then what's another
There's
Todd?
Another one.
Another Todd.
There is another
There's
one.
too many damn Todds in my life. All right. Well, you, my friend, are all set. I'm telling you, we got you a cool bench view over there, and everybody already said.
Looks good.
Everybody said it looks great.
So if they start biatching later, tell them to pound sand.
And then what I'll do, Todd, is when you get set up and get ready to go.
It's been a long time since I've been behind the command station.
The command central is what they call this.
I don't want to touch anything. Last time I
Just
did
working
that.
on an event in October and wanted to see if you were overlapping anything October 23rd in Vegas. I am not. No. Look at everybody's excited. Todd just sat down. Triple T. Well, look at that.
Power.
Great
right
show.
here.
See y'all next week. Okay, bye, Todd.
Sir, that was easy.
Yep.
Y'all
Only
said
know the
TV
three.
was
No,
hard.
Todd Dixon. There's one more Todd in our little world that we live in.
Let's see. I wanna get in
I don't
here.
remember here. We got to take this down right here. We got. When you guys hear that wind, it's because it's hot in here. When you get 3 TVs going, it gets a little warm. What you need, bud? Oh yeah, okay. Here, plenty of power. There you go. And here, unplug these. Here.
Oh, I'm good now. We are good.
You sure?
Good. Yeah. I just want to make sure they're plugged in
Yeah.
so we can
Make sure you got
demonstrate 'em.
I didn't. You know what? And it's my fault. I got too busy running around, and I didn't get everything plugged in. You guys sit back, relax. The first show of Watch the Lights is going to get ready to begin with Mr. Todd Soltero. And the first thing we got to say is thanks everybody for hanging with us. That's cool.
First
sir.
off,
We have quite a few people hanging with
Are we
us. right
doing
now.
a Pro Tree or Insta-Light on this Watch the Lights?
I only run a Pro Tree.
Just to clarify.
Oh boy, here we
Just
go.
to clarify.
Here we go.
Not a
Tree.
big fan of the Insta-Light, but it is what it is.
Hey, and everybody, check it out. Today, I had my race master was here, Curtis Harris,
Curtis.
and he has got Texas dialed
Dude,
in.
he's got it dialed.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
ready to go.
I'm excited to see how your Texas race goes, man. Texas is huge. They love the drag race.
They do.
Everywhere from Dallas to Houston, those guys are in it.
To win it.
In it.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're in it to win it, but they're in it to
Something.
slay it. Like, it's not even about winning. It's about putting down big power.
All through
big
Texas,
numbers,
right?
All through Texas, man.
Okay.
Those guys are fast.
They're
They've
such a
always been fast. Even in the RCDRL
Yeah.
racing, pro cars, that's who you worry about. Going
That's
to
who you
Texas.
worry about.
Yeah.
Is going to Texas.
Going to Texas.
That's a compliment coming from that man right there. Just
Yeah.
let you guys know.
That and the freaking Ricans, man.
The
They're
Ricans.
fast. The Puerto Rican guys, dude. They come from Puerto Rico. And
Freaking Ricans.
They do.
Freaking Ricans.
You can't
are
say
fa-
that, dude.
Freaking Ricans?
Freaking Ricans. I can say it.
We were talking to Biggie Paul today, and that's what he was
Dude,
saying. He
There's
said
the
they-
freaking Ricans.
Yeah,
that's their
that's
track.
where we're
That's
going
where we're
right there.
going.
Yeah.
May of 2022.
Puerto Rico.
I will go with you.
May of 2020.
Puerto
May
Rico.
of 2022. It's going to be the. Oh, you're gonna love this. It's going to be. I've been talking to all the boys in Puerto Rico. We're gonna put Caribbean's going to be in the name.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted to put Rum Runner in the name, but I say no because if you want me to bring in sponsors, they're not going to like
Rum Runner.
alcohol in
Yep.
it.
That's right.
So we're coming up. So this weekend, over the course of the next week, everybody Junito. I used to call him Juanito. It's Junito.
Junito, yeah.
Yep, Junito Portel. It will be. He's going to work on getting helping you guys out with rental cars, and it's a whole thing. I've been talking to these guys all day.
Oh no, there's crazy fast guys that you've never even heard their names, like Rodolfo Perez, Janelle Torres, Salamato, like all these guys. Like people are like, who are they? You go to Puerto Rico,
He'll know.
You better bring it.
you can get your hand and everything else handed to you.
So
They're
just to
chopping
give
it all off.
just to give like the people watching that don't follow DRL, give like a really fast pass and mile per hour in time.
So on a prep track, my personal fastest pass with a Pro Mod 2-cell car was like a 129 at 101
At 132 feet.
in 132 feet. That's fast
That's
for a Pro Mod. That's
Beyond fast.
that's fast, and it wasn't during a race. It was only during practice.
Of course.
So I never backed it up. My fastest backed it up with like I think a 131 at 100.
Gotcha.
That's close, but you go out and you'll see guys run the top fuel cars.
Mm-hmm.
Rocket ships. You're talking like 117s at 111 miles an
No
hour.
kidding.
It's nuts.
Nuts,
Insane.
right?
Nuts. Like
And that's nitro?
no electric.
Really?
It's nuts.
What class did you say? The Pro Mod?
That's top fuel.
Top fuel.
Yeah, I mean you're
What's different between the classes?
3-cell,
Uh-huh.
long rail,
Uh-huh.
2-cell, 12-inch car.
Gotcha.
And then you got the top fuel funny cars that are 3-cell, 14-inch.
Bye.
Oh my goodness, dude.
Goodbye.
They're doing 1-1s.
Oh my
Dude, that's
gosh.
wild, right?
Wild.
Yeah.
You're talking, but here's the problem. I used to race top fuel. I love that class. This is what you do every weekend, though. It's big money.
Yeah.
You're talking. It could be $20 a pass.
Really?
Yeah, you can hammer enough foam off of that tire to where that tire's just no more. It's not good.
No kidding, huh?
Because everything on these driveline cars, you don't have pinion gears to change for your ratio to continually change that ratio, so you can continually use the smaller and smaller tire.
Huh.
Your whole ratio basically is on your tire height. So as your tire height on a driveline, as your tire height shortens, the whole car changes. It could either go faster or slower depending on that tire. So, we really focus on a small margin of the tire height for the whole tune.
No kidding, huh?
That's crazy.
Now, so the guys that you were naming right now, have you ever raced against them?
Yeah, they're fast.
So did you race against them in RCDRL?
Yeah.
In Texas?
In Texas.
Okay. Because I was talking to Biggie Paul today, and he was telling me that these guys from Puerto Rico, they all come to the States.
Always.
And I've been talking to them, and they're like, they go, Billy, for you to even think about doing this and bringing people from here to Puerto Rico, you are now the talk of this. Biggie Paul told me this morning, he said, dude, you've got people talking.
He said the island.
You probably got the whole island buzzing.
The island
exactly
is
what he
buzzing.
said.
Because if you really think about it, Mecca for RC drag racing, where they've always had a track and they've always had the best facilities, Puerto Rico.
Yeah, well, look at they have 3 facilities.
3.
Mm-hmm.
This
is
is just
one right
one of
here.
them.
So this is one right here.
That's full prep too.
Now this is
They're
the
all
one.
full prep.
Now this
Every
is
one
the
of them?
one he did not show me this morning, because the one he showed me this morning, he actually did a face video with me, and this is not it, because over here
It's all
bamboo trees.
bamboo. Yeah.
Bamboo.
And what's crazy is I've seen video of them racing, and they had to stop because there's iguanas walking across
Nice.
the track.
I love it.
And the iguanas are all like trying to get up and
'Cause
move.
it's sticky.
so sticky.
Yeah, Jonathan. Where'd he go? Jonathan. Where'd he go? Jonathan Leslie says those cars get destroyed when they crash at 100 miles an hour.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I know. I went right from through the traps at over 100 miles an hour, the pinion gear.
There's Kevin Matos right there from
came
Puerto Rico.
off,
Hey,
yep.
Kevin, how are you, man?
Kevin
We're talking
Matos.
about. Look, I got you behind this. Not you, but I've got
He's a
RC.
big name in Puerto Rico.
He is.
He is definitely a
He
big
is
name.
the man, right?
He's always been a heavy hitter.
Yeah, that's who I'm
Yeah.
talking to. I'm talking to him and Junito.
Yeah.
Not Juanito.
No, Junito.
I was told today it's Junito.
Here's what's crazy, though. So I love the freaking Ricans because they're fast. When they come here, they'll be nice to you, but let me tell you, that's it. You get nothing. Nothing, my friend. Amigo.
That's it.
No, nada.
No fist bump.
It's like maybe a little fist
Maybe
bump.
fist
but,
bump?
But they're like, they're in the trailer, the door's shut.
Okay, I've already got the logo for Puerto Rico. It's 2 fist.
I love it, man.
Yeah.
I love it.
it's,
American flag, Puerto Rican flag.
Yeah, that's good, dude.
Let me tell you, like,
I like it.
I love to race with them because I know when you're racing the Ricans, you're racing guys who test all the time on the best surfaces with the best stuff. They've looked at every angle, and you better step up to the plate because you're stepping up to the plate with heavy hitters every single time. These guys are not, David Copperfields where they're posting big times on shortened tracks or whatever the ego thing that some people do.
Yeah.
These are legit times on legit tracks, legit surfaces.
I gotta start
And-
following some of these guys.
And
Well,
this
I-
is all these guys do.
Well, here's cool. Vince Ruppnow just said we have to dodge gophers. That's awesome.
Oh, Kid Sim says that he's got 5 going to the
Five
SoFlo.
Oh, yeah.
5 Puerto Ricans coming to SoFlo. Well, guess what? May of 2022.
I'm stealing freaking Ricans, by the way.
Freaking Ricans.
And that's what I've always called them, though, because they've always been fast, and it's like, dang.
I need to show something to everybody. I need to pull this out of my tricks here.
And they all have cool shirts. Like this guy right here, they all have
Oh, they got
rad
the cool
race
shirts, right?
Like, Janelle Torres.
Like
and
what
his daughters-
Jazzy wears, Jasmine.
Yes. So they, Janelle and his daughters race, and they all have matching shirts, and Wadolfo and all these guys, they all got their matching team shirts.
Yeah.
Like, this is the real deal to these guys. Like, they take it more serious than we do here.
No kidding, huh?
That's cool, man. That
RC
makes it more
drag
exciting.
racing in Puerto Rico's, it's almost like religion and food. It's necessary.
Nice. I need to show everybody this before we start Watch the Lights, Todd. You have to see this picture, and then we'll let the boys from Puerto Rico take a look at this because I can redesign this in no time. I've got to find it. This is an old pic,
Dude,
but you guys are going to go, that is cool. Give me a second here.
Oh, man.
But so anyway, man, I've been talking, and I said to these guys, I said, we need a great name, dude. I said I'm gonna bring the sponsors, no problem there. We'll get sponsors, but I need a good name, and they brought up Rum Runner. I'm like, no, not happening. So we got to figure something out for a good name.
Clash in the Caribbean.
Clash in the Caribbean. The
There you
Caribbean
go.
Clash. Hold on. I got to find this picture. I'm only going to try for about another 30 seconds. If I can't find it, we'll move on. Because you're
Biggie
going to.
Paul says when one guy gets a shirt, the whole family gets a shirt.
That's
That's what he says.
Is that right?
That's what he
Facts.
says.
I love it.
facts.
That's facts.
Yeah.
So if I
It's
buy a
for the
shirt today
support.
or have a. Oh, here we go. I'm getting close.
Yeah, you're getting close.
I'm getting close.
You can do that one right there.
That would be cool, right? Okay,
Yeah.
hold on. Let's do that.
I mean,
No, I'm getting close. Oh,
different.
right there. Look at that. Which one do you like? You like that one or you like that one? Look at that.
Just let the people decide.
Okay, let's do it. Give me a second. I'm going to put you guys are going to love this. Hold on. Todd, you're going to love this, dude.
It's pretty cool.
See this
It's
guy
actually
right
really
here
cool.
This guy right here.
is fast. Orange shirt. He always rocks orange. I can't remember his name right now.
He's got a 4PV.
Yeah, that's a Driveline Pro mod right there. That car boogies.
Okay.
Does he always just leave his remote up there like that?
Yeah.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, no, dude's fast right there.
What's his name? You know his
I
name?
can't remember his name, but this is actually at the Don Garland's. This isn't in
Oh,
Rico.
this is not Puerto Rico?
Yeah,
oh,
this guy
my
right
bad.
here.
I put it up on YouTube.
I've known him forever. He's a really nice guy. I've talked to him multiple times. Raced with him. I cannot. His name is surpassing me right now, but
Dude,
dude
is
is
this-
fast. Watch this Pro mod right here. This is a 2S Pro mod. This car boogies.
Watch him. Goodbye.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
If you get him on the right surface, look at
Look at him.
look at. He ain't even playing.
I love it.
I want to shake that guy's hand.
Yeah, he's good.
No, what's awesome, he always rocks orange.
Always.
Always.
Always
His
rocks
cars
orange.
are all always orange.
Oh, man.
Look
where
at
did
that thing. Oh, it's
picture
getting
go?
teched right now
Oh,
and
yeah.
everything.
Oh, I lost that picture. You guys are going to love this
Oh,
picture.
my goodness. That's a carbon frame. That looks
I have one.
similar.
I have one. I have a Driveline Pro mod at home that I'm gonna put together.
Could you
Rudis
can-
Motorsports?
Can you run that on like an outlaw class? No.
No, these motors. There's
Could
no.
you slap like a 3.0 in
Oh,
it?
I'm
There's
so
no
pissed.
staging these.
Oh,
Like your throttle curve. When you look at a throttle curve for these, it goes straight up.
nah.
There's no.
There's no-
They basically pull the trigger, and it's all of it right now.
Carlos Zayas.
That's what I
Zayas.
want my car to be.
my wife. How did my wife know that? She must be watching, or she must be listening to it or something.
More
But
than likely, yeah.
Wendy just said Carlos Zayas is his name.
That's him.
That's
That's
him.
crazy.
Good job, Wendy. We have Wendy Lou at the helm.
Oh, there's people in the chat telling him that.
Oh.
It's Carlos Zayas.
Zayas is a
Yeah.
good. Yeah, Zayas is fast, knows his stuff. Good dude.
So here's the big question, Todd. I think is Jasmine watching right now?
Don't know.
Because she just messaged me. So I want
Not sure.
to ask you. I want to see, is she listening?
Biggie Paul says that's Florida and
So
Zayas.
prep track.
Prepped.
It's gonna be prepped.
Prep. Everything's prepped in Puerto Rico.
It's gonna be prepped.
He said everything's prepped in Puerto Rico.
Well, that's what.
Does
That's
that go for the
what.
food too?
Yeah, I mean that track has so much glisten you could probably comb your hair off with a gloss.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
If you can't make a pass in Rico,
Forget about it.
forget about it.
Oh,
They
you
have
guys,
the best tracks.
This damn.
And you enjoy going
I got
down
it right there.
I would
okay.
love to go there.
Tell
I've
me,
never
tell
been.
me your guys' thoughts on this, Todd. I want you to tell me too, and I need your thoughts. Now, listen. When you see this picture, don't get crazy on me. This is something.
You can go full screen with it.
I'm gonna go full screen.
Okay, perfect.
But
it's gonna pop up there.
Near and no,
Nope,
won't
nope,
work.
nope,
Hold on,
nope,
stand by. When I show you this picture, I need to know what everybody thinks. So hold on, and the guys in Puerto Rico, tell me your thoughts on this. Again, you have to understand something.
We know those guys, Jason. Those are the Texas-made guys are running 1.9s pretty consistently out of Houston.
Yeah.
The Texas-made guys are doing
Okay.
pretty good.
Here we go. So here's the deal. When you guys see this, you have to understand something.
Biggie says you can run a full scale on that track and hit hook.
Oh yeah. That's real.
Good stuff, man. I'm loving it. I'm telling you, it's May 2022.
I-
Jasmine says, "Hey, sweetness."
Okay,
What's
so
up?
Jasmine is watching. Okay,
She's here.
Jasmine, I saw your message, and more than likely, it's going to be 100% prepped.
More than likely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
See, if it's 100%
it's in
prep,
Rico?
No, I don't mean 100% prepped. It's going to be a prep race.
Yeah, I won't run a street outlaw car. If
So-
that's the case, I'm taking a pro stock and a pro mod, and I'm going to war
War.
Yeah, that's what
He
happened.
said war. There
You're
it is.
going to war.
I need everybody to take a look at this picture and just tell me your thoughts.
This guy right here. Watch this. Hold on. This guy right
Back
here.
up.
I'm sorry. This guy right here, Mike Ray, one of the fastest dudes in the country with a Pro Mod.
This guy here.
Yeah, he was the first one to bang the 129 at like 102 miles an hour. Ridiculous.
What turn motor are these guys running?
These are all handmade Seiko motors.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at
So
that.
he runs a Seiko motor, Castle, ESC, and yeah, Mike Ray is a madman. When it
I
comes
think
to
it's
the Pro
awesome that
Mod.
you know these guys.
I've raced with him.
It's awesome. I love it. I love
You have
it.
to keep in mind, this man's been doing this for, what, 20 years now?
Yeah, I'm old, dude.
You're old. This
Oh,
guy
Todd
just
Green
turned-
says, please say hello to Fast Man, Mr. Todd
Oh,
Soltero.
Todd Green.
Yep. Say
I
hello
already-
to Mr. Fast Man. He's in Canada. Stay
Yes,
safe, sir. He
That's my
said, stay
Canadian
safe.
buddy.
Okay, so I'm going to put up a picture. Now, I want everybody's opinion. Todd, I need everybody's opinion. You're going to see it on your are you watching live? No, you're not. I'll show it to you in a second. I need everybody to prep. Okay, Jasmine says prep track, in my thoughts, isn't the same on what we are doing. NPRC rules, no prep track. Got it. I mean, you're going into somebody else's house, so you kind of got to play by their rules.
That's true.
That's what I'm saying. If I were to go to Puerto Rico, this car would stay at home. My no prep car would
So
stay at home.
do we? What do we do in Puerto Rico?
You can totally run no prep. It's fine. Run a NPRC style race on a prep track. You're gonna see if they know how to make it hook on that track, which I do because we ran the Traxxas Funny Cars on that track. Mm-hmm. You figure that out, you're gonna see 1.6s.
No kidding.
7s, yeah, all day.
Okay. Scott Eckhart says, "What is a Seiko motor?" Seiko.
It's made by Steve Seiko. Seiko motors. They're non-censored, brushless motors. They are straight monsters when you're doing top fuel, funny car.
So this is a specific motor for specific drag cars.
Yeah, they're a fixed KV motor. So when you purchase a fixed KV motor, you purchase it in the KV. It's non-adjustable, so you'll get a 9900 KV motor.
Okay.
It's not like this motor where it's censored. You can adjust the hall sensor on it and add or reduce the timing to adjust the KV.
Okay. Let me. Jasmine says it's Seiko. Thank you, Jasmine. I'm going to put up this picture. Everybody in Puerto Rico that's watching, Todd Soltero, Bo,
Yo.
tell me your thoughts. Now you have to understand something. I love the Caribbean. Mm-hmm. And so when the hurricanes came through and it wiped out a lot of people, we had this made. Now tell me what you guys think.
This is a mock-up, so don't judge.
This is a mock-up that I had made for my friends in the Caribbean, in the Bahamas. Take a look at that. So it's
flip that around so Todd can see it.
No, I'll show it when it comes up here in just a second. So this is the American flag on a hand with the Bahama flag shaking hands. So you'll see it here in just a second.
Looks pretty good.
It looks. It's just a mock-up that we did.
Yeah, that's cool.
Can you see it?
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Something like that would be cool, right?
Yeah.
Or would that be too much?
That's too friendly.
It's too friendly.
Nah.
Uh-oh.
Come on.
Okay.
Dude, why is Biggie Paul always busting my chops?
They want to come back. They want us to come there.
So we'll do this.
Yeah, they want us to come there so they can show us who the king is.
Okay, then that's too friendly. Okay,
Yeah, that's
then
too friendly.
Never
Come on.
mind.
I love the people over there and the racers, and I think they're all good people. But
Junito
likes
says
it.
Junito says
Junito
that's
says it's
cool.
También.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
What?
también.
I say it all the time.
It is cool. No, man.
Quad Todd. There we go.
Dude, I'm getting ready for the island, bro.
Yeah, it's Clash in the Caribbean.
Everybody
man.
says it's sweet, dude.
It is sweet, but
Jeff Speed Bump Munson says
so-
it's.
But
It's so
Todd's
I
humble.
love
Todd's
that
been
name,
doing
dude.
this.
so humble.
Hold on, Jeff Speed Bump Munson. I love that name, dude. That's awesome.
Kevin Mattos says
Kevin
he liked
Mattos
it.
likes it, dude.
That's cool.
Done.
Done.
Then
Todd
there it
says-
is.
Todd says
No,
too
wait.
nice
Todd
there.
Kirkwood says no. Oh, no. Never mind. Okay, guys. Okay, that's done. Thank you. Because I love the fact that you know these guys in Puerto Rico because it's happening.
It's going down.
May of 2022, it is going down.
I'm going home tonight, talking to the girls, and figuring out how we can make it happen.
My wife doesn't know what I'm getting ready to say right now. She's going to be extremely upset. But
That's why we're in here with the door locked.
yes, She's going right now. She's going, God damn it.
Hey, you can't
we
cuss
just-
on
Yeah,
the air,
she's
man.
going,
Check the
I'm
lock,
not cussing. I said,
Yeah.
My wife is going to freak right now, but I don't care. For this race,
Yeah.
I will be giving out 2 airfare. I'm going to fly 2 separate people to Puerto Rico.
Nice.
I will get it sponsored.
Mom said, great.
We will get it sponsored. We'll
I know
figure
it
it
is,
out.
Biggie. I'm pretty much bilingual.
And you're going to be on Southwest Airlines.
I love Southwest.
Yep. So
They got good peanuts.
I'm going to give away 2 tickets for this couple and 2 tickets for this. So I'm going to give away 2 sets of tickets to get to Puerto Rico. I will get it sponsored, so I'm already getting the ball rolling here.
I'm going to figure out because I have to go to Puerto Rico.
My
So
wife says great.
That is a 100% bucket list item for me.
Did you see what Jeff said? Jeff said, you need a good lawyer?
Yeah.
Mom said, wow.
Hey, honey, it'll be sponsored. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'll be able to pick it up. No more.
Todd, let's get busy.
Let's
do it, man.
We are here for a reason, and this is thanks everybody for having fun with us for a little bit till Todd
Absolutely.
showed up. Today is our first episode of Watch the Lights. It's presented by Todd Soltero, and we are talking motors today, right, Todd?
We are talking motors.
I like it.
So what I've done is I've created another camera over here for you guys, so you guys can take a look at it. So what we'll do, I'm just going to go straight to the camera. It'll be just that camera only.
All right.
What do you think? What are you doing? Why are
you
you
touched it and it didn't happen.
Don't, because you have to hit this button, my
I know.
friend. Don't touch.
I know how to run the equipment.
Look at that. Look how beautiful.
Beautiful.
We can see the motorizer.
Beautiful.
I want to show you I want to show you.
But you can
Look
see.
at that right there.
Perfect.
Perfect,
So
right?
I can move it over just a touch.
Yep. If you need, here's what we can do, Todd. If you want, I have another iPad here where I can set it up here where you can see what you're doing with would that work? Let's do it.
Okay.
Here we go.
Stand by.
Let me get you another iPad here.
And then for
Todd?
now, before I get started, so I can we start on this one so I can talk to them?
Absolutely.
Yeah, go.
Yep.
This is all you, brother. Now, I'm going to do this for you
I'm going to get a jersey made for Puerto Rico.
because I want you to be able to see what you're doing.
All right.
So,
Turn the camera around. And we'll put it in a stand.
oh, this is not going to work here. Hold on. Oh, I got it. Never mind. I got this. Sorry, guys. I need to move over here. All right. Well, today's the day. It's the day you guys have been waiting on, and it's Watch the Lights.
I had a gentleman
Todd.
today, Mr. Soltero.
Yes,
He
sir.
literally made time out of his day to watch your segment
He wants to
tonight.
watch Todd Soltero do his thing.
Literally.
Now, this is
Excited.
what you can. So I put that there so you can see what they can see.
It's
Perfect.
Mr. Fink.
How's that, dude?
Perfect.
I love it. Well, Todd Soltero, the floor is yours, my friend.
Can we start right here
Sure.
so I can talk to them?
Yeah. Then here's what we'll do.
Yeah.
We'll
We're
do
gonna put
both.
on 2 cameras.
We'll do your hands
So here's
and
what
your
we'll
face.
do: your hands and your face, there and there. Done.
Boom.
All you, my friend.
TODD, folks.
Hit it.
It's been a long time. I was doing this show before by myself in the garage. My wife was having to hold the camera. She got sick of it. I forgot my password to get back on.
It's okay.
You gave me the opportunity, so everybody, thank you for coming back. I'm going to try to do this at least once a month. I want to bring to the table good, honest information. I don't know it all. I'm not going to ever tell any of you guys I'm a know-it-all. I'm just going to give you the information I know, what I've learned over the years of me, 20 years of me doing RC drag racing in RC, and my experiences and some of the tips and tricks that I've learned over the all these years. So today we're going to start with motors, man.
So here's what I'm going to do.
That's pretty.
So here's what I'm going to do really quick. I'm on my end because I'm going to do all of the because you're going to be everybody's asking. Bring the mic a little bit closer to you.
All right.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Now, what we're going to do is
Make
I'm
love
going
to
to pin. So people are asking questions. I'll pin them up.
Yep.
And then I won't interrupt you. I'll let you do the thing, but I'll
Yep.
pop in time to time.
So we're going to start with the basics, guys. Brushless RC motor.
Okay. Hold on.
Hold on.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm going to get this dialed in for you, my friend. We've never done this before. So
Yeah, no,
So
we're
I'm
gonna
to
get it
zoom. I'm
dialed.
going to zoom in on you. So now I'm zoomed in on you. So now hold that motor up again,
So we've got brushless RC motor.
or you could put it in that camera over there too.
Brushless RC motor, guys.
I like it over there better. If you can see the camera,
Yeah.
there you go. Perfect, dude. Let's do that. Sorry, man. This is the first time I'm ever doing this show, so I've got to get my ducks in a row. Okay, go.
So brushless RC motor, man. they're rated in turns, unlike a non-censored motor that we just talked about that are rated in kV. The reason they're rated in turns is because they have Hall sensors, and the timing on a brushless motor is adjustable. So, from 0 to 60 degrees, 50 degrees, whatever's on the can right here that the manufacturer puts. How this works is when you adjust the timing on a brushless motor with a sensor board, you would add additional kV. By adding the kV, you add RPM and make power. That's like when you run your ESC and you add timing to the motor. That timing adds kV, which adds power, makes the car go faster. Now, how does this all work? What are all these tools, and what do we have here? When you get a motor, and it's the stator, the rotor, and on the back, the Hall sensor. The Hall sensor detects how this car, the Hall sensor detects the rotor position, and that's right here. If you look on this, you'll see A, B, and C. A rotor has A and B, positive and negative Gauss. So if you look, and we put this on here, can you see the Gauss meter?
Hang on. We're going straight to that camera.
You're on their left side now.
Hey, yeah. we're going straight to the camera.
All right, let's do it.
There you go. Much better.
So with the Gauss meter, you put this rotor on here, and you're going to see you have a positive and negative pole, an A and B. And that's going to give you how much magnetism.
There you go.
How much magnetism this rotor has. The bigger the magnetism rotors on here are the Gauss readings, the stronger the rotor is, the more torque the rotor's going to have. Rotors are crazy. They come in all sizes. So let's talk about rotors real quick, because rotors go in the stator, and this is basically your engine. This is how you modify a electric motor. Stator, rotor. Rotors come in multiple sizes, shapes, and everything. You've got short rotors, long rotors, fat rotors, 12 millimeters, 13 millimeters, 14 millimeters. Some with high Gauss ratings, some with not so high Gauss ratings. You throw this motor on here, or rotor on here, and you can see this has 1959 on the Gauss reading. So it's a pretty strong rotor. Not as strong as some, or some are way stronger. Some rotors are, 2,000.
Is it like brand specific on that?
No, what it is design specific.
Gotcha.
So when it comes to rotors, like I said, rotors come in multiple sizes. They fit inside the stator, and when you put a rotor in a stator, you can see it sits in there. And depending on the size of the rotor, you're going to determine the size of what's called an air gap. The air gap between the rotor and the stator determines how much torque a rotor has, or a motor has. A larger rotor, like a 14 millimeter rotor that everybody wants to run now, has a really, really tight air gap, right? Mm-hmm. That really tight air gap creates a higher torque motor, which makes that motor faster. Or not faster, but makes that motor have more torque. And then if you use, smaller diameter rotor, you're going to get a rotor or a motor with less torque, and it's going to have a larger air gap between the stator and the rotor. That larger air gap is going to create a rotor that has less torque but more RPM. Mm-hmm. And so, when it comes to these brushless motors and how they all function and how you use them and how you tune with them, there's a lot of things that come into play, When it comes to the guys that are going fast right now, if you ask them about their motor, they're probably going to be able to tell you everything about their motor. Most likely they won't tell you anything. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I just bought it. Mm-hmm. Realistically, they probably know every aspect of that motor. They know the Gauss, the inductance, the milliohms, the millihenries. They know everything. They know how much current it draws, how many amps it makes, what's the deviation, Mm-hmm. All this stuff's important. So when you guys are getting into this drag racing and wanting to go fast and wanting to learn about motors, the one thing that everybody gets, and this is the first tool that usually everybody gets, and I'm sure you've all seen it, This is the Sky RC Motor Analyzer.
Nice.
This is the
In stock.
in stock. This is the one motor tool that 99% of people start with.
No kidding.
It's cheap. It's $100. You know, and
It's also back ordered.
you really. What's really important is knowing exactly how much timing you're running.
Yeah.
You know, you can't just go over and it looks good, because you could put it at 20 and you could actually be running 30 degrees of timing
And not know it.
and not know it.
That's going to throw your tune off.
And it could throw your tune off 100%. Drag racing's data. Know everything. Every aspect of your car, you have to know it. You know, so
That relays into the track as well.
it relays into the track. But this is where everybody, you know, this is like
Like a starter kit.
this is the starter kit. And I'm going to explain to you guys how to use this.
Perfect.
This is not accurate. I'm not going to tell you it is. It's not accurate in any way, shape, or form. You're going to see guys throw their motor on here, hook up a 2-cell LiPo, hook up all the wires in the sensor, and crank it up and be like, I spun 106,000 RPMs. It's not the way to do this.
No.
The problem with this analyzer is it doesn't work on one cell. When you're testing low turn motors, 2 turns, 2.5s, 3s, 4s, 5 turns, what you want to do is you want a high quality motorizer like the Tekin motorizer. There's a reason it's $500.
Right.
It's accurate. This is a precision diagnostic tool. This is a tool that's going to give you a general idea.
That's the way they told me about my pocket knife.
So, yeah.
Just kidding. Hey, real quick before you get started, Chris Hobbs does have a question that says, difference between 13.0 and a 13.5, exactly how much does it change the power band?
It depends on the Gauss of the rotor, really. You could take a 13.5 and a 13.0 rotor, right? Even though the 13.5 is a larger diameter rotor, it could have less of a Gauss rating and not perform as well as the 13.
Okay.
The 13 could actually outperform the 13.5 if you have a poor quality rotor. Now, if you have a high quality, high Gauss 13.5, what's going to happen is you're going to lose some RPM, but you're going to gain torque. That's why these guys are going to these big rotors, because we're running 5-pound cars, right? We need torque. We need to be able to get this car out of the hole, wheel it out the big end. Now, what I mean wheel it out is gear it so it runs mile an hour out the big end. You can do that. But you still need the initial torque to get it out the hole.
You need to get there.
You got to get it there. So, yeah. The best way to tune with this motorizer is take it at face value. If it says your timing's 30, hold on 1 second. I need water.
Take a water.
Got a Yeti?
Got a Yeti?
Yes, I do.
Chris Hobbs, we're going to get to your question in just a second, my friend.
Yep. Let him relube the old squawker there.
Yep.
I've been on the phone all day.
I can tell.
Oh, my
I
life.
can tell.
Oh, man. All right. So what you do, take it at face value. If it says 30 degrees of timing, but your deviation's 29, 20, and 30, don't sit around and try to adjust it. You'll never get it perfect. You may once in a while get it perfect, but you'll never get the same numbers 2 times in a row, ever. This motor analyzer is just not that accurate. Take it at face value. So if it says 30, it's 30. You're good.
You okay,
You okay, dude?
Yeah. That's a good one.
Well, here, while
You
you're...
said that's a good one.
What... We'll get a couple questions here.
Yeah, we'll pop a couple
What are
questions while
shim sizes you use?
Really varies, depending on how close or far away I need to be from that stator.
Okay.
Perfect.
Or not the stator, but from the hall sensor.
Todd Kirkwood had a really good question. What do you do when you get your motor out of the box? What's the first thing you should do?
I personally take it apart.
Okay.
I check how close that rotor is to the hall sensor. I usually pull off the brass
Hold on,
shims.
though. Hey, Kirkwood, this is what he does.
This
Yes.
is what I do.
Yeah, this is what Todd that's been racing for 20 years does, Mr. Kirkwood.
Yes.
So if you're going to do anything
Yes.
like this,
Have the tools.
yes,
There you
make
go.
sure you know what
Thanks,
you're
Todd.
doing, Todd Kirkwood.
Have
Yeah.
the tools.
You know, like I invest in aluminum and Teflon shims,
Yes.
all different sizes. The first thing I do is I pull it apart. I pop my rotor out. You know, I want to know the data, so get my rotor. You throw it on the Gauss meter, give it a little spin, and read the numbers, you know? So this is my Gauss reading of this Trinity rotor. Its A pole is 1914 and B pole is
I'm just trying to make sure you're in the camera right there. That's all.
1923. So this is a great tool to have. It does nothing other than read the magnetism strength of this rotor, or Gauss of this motor. It is a great tool to have, and it's good to know the information because not all rotors are created equal.
Mm-hmm.
They're all a little bit different. So it's good to have this tool. It's made by Phantom. It's easily accessible to most people. It's not crazy priced.
Yeah, I think it was a couple $100.
A couple $100, but
Yep.
it's great for data. I'm learning something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm learning that if I go buy 4 rotors, right, and I measure my rotors on here, I know the Gauss reading of all 4 motors. I'm able to determine which is my strongest rotor. Hand select that rotor, put it in my little rotor case. Now I know what it is. Write my numbers on it.
Between the 4 rotors, you know that's the best one.
That is the best one.
That's the best one. Yep. Hey, and just I want to clear something up. You said a Tekin motorizer. It's Trinity.
I'm sorry.
That's
Trinity
okay. No,
motorizer.
thank you, Biggie Paul. It is a Trinity Trinity motorizer. My goodness.
And then, yeah, it's just good data. Like then, you know, when they do like the hand selected motors, that's what they're doing. They're going through selecting the best Gauss on the best rotors, the best stators. They're selecting the best of everything. Well, if you want to be fast, you have to know what these are. Mm-hmm. That's like right here. We have another product by Phantom, easily accessible to everybody. It's called the Inductance Meter. You know, so you can take an inductance meter, measure the inductance of your stator. You know, let's see if I can get this on here. See if you can see some numbers.
If you're going to try to show some numbers, you got to take it up to that camera.
So you can see
Actually,
some numbers.
I can zoom in on that camera. Hold on. There you go. I don't think you're going to be able to see those numbers, but here we could try. Let me
Let's
zoom
see.
in. Bring it back down.
So
I'm trying. I'm zooming in. Boy, I think it's that light. It's that light that's on there, man.
oh, let's see. Bam. No, you're not gonna see that.
No, it's because of the light.
Yeah. So you can read the numbers. Right now, it's reading 1.5 mega ohms, right? And that's you go through all A, B, and C, and you read the impedance or the mega ohms of the milliohms of the stator, and then you switch to a different clip, and now we're going to measure the millihenries.
Hey, so let's answer a couple questions while you're doing that. It's Scott Eckert says I've got a 3.5 R1, and when I put it on the analyzer, the B doesn't read. What could be the problem?
You could have a bad Hall sensor or a bad sensor wire.
Okay, perfect, awesome. Do you get that, Scott Eckert? You could have a bad
Hall sensor,
or
bad sensor wire.
perfect. Scott Eckert, that goes to you. Chris Hobbs, I'll just pay Todd to do it. Yeah, right.
No, I don't do motors for
it's
anybody.
too much, man. Chris Hobbs, there's another question here. What do you do? There's another question in here. I'm going to try to stay on top of these as fast as I can, everybody.
So what's good about this is it's good to know the stator resistance, basically the inductance of the stator, the milliohms, millihenries. It's taking that information and knowing what to do with it is the key to being fast, though. So you want to do a little research and learn what makes a good motor. There's some things I just put so much time and effort into. I don't give it all away, but this is a good tool to have. Learn about milliohms, millihenries, learn about the difference in the two and what they come up with, and the info that this tool will give you to tell you if this is a good stator or a bad stator. There's times I'll just buy motors, and if they're not what I want, I may use them as a test motor. I may sell them. Doesn't mean they're bad. I'm just super picky. I go through a lot of motors to find the one I want, because not all motors are created equal. Honestly, it's just how it is. You know, this is mass-produced stuff, and it's not all created equally. But good tools, you know, when you want to get fast and you want to learn about what you're doing and have the data, get a motor, you know, get a motorizer, get a good one. Get a Gauss meter. Get this inductance meter. What's great about the Trinity motorizer, let's talk about that one. The Trinity motorizer is a amazing tool. Can you see that right there?
Yeah. Hang on. There you go. Yep. Absolutely.
The Trinity motorizer is an amazing tool. It's extremely accurate. It's going to tell you the current draw, the deviation, the symmetry. It's going to tell you everything about the car. Or not the car, but the motor. And this is good data. This is data that is very accurate. You'll get the same readings multiple times in a row. It's way easier to tune a motor with this motorizer than this motorizer. When I only had this motorizer, the Sky RC one, I would spend 3 or 4 hours tinkering with one motor over and over and over again to get it where I thought it was close. Now that I have the motorizer, I can get the same motor done, and I'm done with all my tinkering in about 45 minutes to an hour, depending on what I'm doing or the results I'm looking for. I can get done much faster and do more motors and get better, more accurate data. This is all really important data too. It tells me exactly how this motor is performing, the current draw for each pole, A, B, and C. I know the timing way more accurately of A, B, and C. I'm able to adjust it way better and just get better results. Is it expensive? Yeah, it's an expensive piece of equipment, but
$500 all.
You're only as good as your tools, honestly.
Right.
You know, you can bang your head against the wall for 4 hours, and, you know, time is money, or you can just spend the money and get it done.
Hey, let's hit a couple questions really quick because they're getting crazy. Jonathan Leslie says, how close to the sensor do you try to get?
I try to get about 0.5 millimeter.
Okay. And is total end float something you try to get really tight, like less than 1 millimeter?
Yes. I want my total end float. So basically, if you have a half millimeter of end float and a half millimeter away from the Hall sensor and a 0.5 millimeter of end float, you have a total of 1 millimeter. So, yes, you want to keep your tolerances as tight as you possibly can, but you also want to have float because that rotor has to have some play. There's expansion at high speeds. There's heat. Heat expands. If you don't have room for expansion, you have problems with your motor. Motors break, pop, do weird things, overheat, and you burn stuff up. Yeah, there's a little bit of a science to it. I was pretty fortunate, and I've had a lot of really knowledgeable people break down motors to me and teach me some pretty cool things on motors and how to set the Hall sensors, how to set the end float. And am I the best at it? No. There's a lot of great guys out there doing motor tuning.
A lot.
Lot.
Yeah.
And I can do a decent motor. I know how to make power with the motor, and it's just taken a lot of time. You know, I've learned over the years, and it's not with just a sensor motor. I do the same thing with a sensorless motor, you know. I change rotors in a sensorless motor to get different performance gains, different torque, different RPM, different KV, you know, not KV, but different, you know, total performance out of it. So, you know, on a non-sensor motor, you change the length of the rotor, the size of the rotor, and you can end up with a completely different characteristics of the same motor. You can have the same KV rating motor with different rotors in it, and it'll all perform differently. You'll never, there's so many just different variants of rotors, and it's crazy. These come in 12 millimeter, 12.5 millimeter, 12.7.
We were looking yesterday because we're ordering in rotors. I actually ordered a bunch of 13.5s yesterday.
Yeah.
I ordered in like 30 13.5s.
Yeah, put me down for a few.
They had 12 millimeter, 13 millimeter, 13.5.
13.7, 13.2.
Yeah,
it's so wild.
It was crazy. Hey, let's just try to get caught up here. Jeff Speed Bump Munson says, Lord, this stuff is over my head. Y'all crazy with info. Super curious for the group. Chris Hobbs, not sure what you meant, my friend. Say that again, resistance. So Scott Campbell says, say that again, resistance.
So you have milliohms and millihenries, right? there's inductance and resistance. If you measure those two, right, and knowing, oh man, see, speed secrets right here. I'm giving away speed secrets. These are huge.
Uh-oh.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
I tell everybody everything. So you measure the milliohms and millihenries of a motor, right? Of your stator. That's what you're measuring. Milliohms and millihenries, right? Now you got these two numbers, right? What do you do with these two numbers? Well, you would think the closer together those two numbers are, the better off you are. You're not. That's wrong. The farther apart those numbers are, the better off you are. So when I'm looking at rotor or stators, and I'm going through a stator to check a stator and determine which one I want, I'm going to determine it by the milliohms and millihenries of the stator and how far apart those two numbers are. The farther apart those two numbers are, the better off I'm going to be. So I start looking at the milliohms and millihenries, and I set that motor down, and I write it down. And then I go to the next stator, and the next stator, and the next stator. Once I've done that, I look at my data, handpick the one that had the largest gap in the milliohms and millihenries, and that's the motor I'm going to use. And then I go through all those rotors that came in those motors, and I find the rotor with the best inductance or the best Gauss reading, and that's the rotor I choose. And then I put them together, and I start testing the Hall sensors. I find the Hall sensor with the best deviation, put it together. The other motors are probably good, but I handpick the one, and then I'll sell the rest. So, and when I sell a motor, I don't sell bad motor. I always shim them. I always put Teflon shims in, ceramic bearings, and I always make sure that what I'm selling is a good product. I don't want to give someone something that's junk. So, but yeah, when you're looking at this milliohms, millihenries, and you're taking those resistance and inductance readings, you're looking for the largest difference between the two.
Okay. Chris Hobbs is asking, how much float? 2 millimeters, question mark?
That's too much.
Too much, Chris. Chris Hobbs, 2 millimeters is too much.
Yeah, that's a lot of float.
It's a lot of float, right?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
That means that rotor can move back and forth 2 millimeters.
There you go.
So you got to remember, if it moves that far, that's how far you're getting away from the Hall sensor.
Ah.
Now it doesn't read as accurate, and it could completely change your timing reading.
Got it. Chris Hobbs says that's why motors are exploding, because I bought them all. Dan Kalani Arboleda. I'll go with that.
That is my boy, Pineapple.
Oh, Pineapple. Bro, I'm geeking out right now, he says.
Geek out.
Jonathan Leslie says thank you. Chris Hobbs, okay, keep going. Here's a good question. Now, I got 2 questions.
Okay.
So Alan Creer says, this is a great question for everybody that's listening right now. Do you ever mix manufacturers, Trinity motor with a Phantom motor?
So let's see. I've been waiting for. I wanted to do some chassis testing last night.
Okay.
And I didn't have a motor per se, so I had a stator laying around and a Hall sensor. I threw a Phantom rotor and a Trinity motor, and yeah, I mix motors all the time. There's sometimes. Who knows what I have? I'm just going to be honest. Half the time, I think this might be the only motor I own That is how it came from the factory. And then again, this might not even have a motive rotor in it. I'm not sure.
Okay, this is going to be another good question. This is from Jonathan Leslie. Thanks, Jonathan. Steel or ceramic motor bearings?
So I like a hybrid. ABIC 7, ABIC 9, stuff like that. Phantom makes a really great hybrid bearing. True ceramic bearing, ceramic chase, ceramic balls. Does it spin forever? Absolutely. Does it work? No. You want to stick with a good hybrid ceramic bearing.
Okay, yes.
Like RC Speed Secrets.
Our boy Art.
Art has some decent bearings, so I'm not gonna sit here and tell you he doesn't.
No. And you know what? Art, I can only say what I'm getting ready to say. He has a game changer coming. He told me last night, Billy, I have a game changer coming. I can't tell you anything else. So,
yeah.
Good question from Todd Kirkwood. Does a better battery help the performance on a motor?
Yeah, it's voltage. This is, you got to think about it like this. Voltage is your gasoline. You got to have a good battery, to make it work. Battery's everything.
Battery's everything, Kirk. John Fulwider. So is picking a rotor to put in your motor and using, say, a 3.5 Dragmaster, is it better to go for maximum torque, or is it better to find a happy medium between torque and RPM?
So, for the average person, they're not going to play with 10 different rotors.
Exactly.
I have in here, this is a huge 12.5 millimeter rotor, high Gauss, long rotor. So it's actually about this much longer than the other rotor. So it takes up more of the stator and produces a lot of torque for a 12.5 rotor that I can make a lot of RPM with this rotor, right? For the average person, I would say you want to find the happy medium, This stuff isn't cheap. Bigger rotors are more rotating mass. When we're spinning a big rotor 100,000 RPMs, it's more rotating mass. What happens with more rotating mass? You run the risk of it coming apart. The 14 millimeter rotors, that's why they tell you they're good for like 40 passes, 50 passes, and then you're running the risk of them coming apart. Yeah, you want to look for a happy medium of current draw, RPM, and not having crazy amounts of timing to get it.
Let's go back to the ceramic bearings really quick.
Let's do it.
What's your thoughts on Boca?
Boca, man. Boca's a solid company that's been around for a long time.
Long time, right?
Been in the game for a long time. Like, I'm not going to lie. I sent an application in to become a team driver for Boca.
For Boca?
Yeah. That's like a year ago. I haven't heard back from them.
A year?
So therefore,
it's okay, man.
Therefore, I still run stock bearings in all my cars.
Alan Creer, this is a good one here. Now, Alan's playing fun here. I think a real question here is, what type of painter's tape do you use to cover the motors? I'm going to answer that one, and it would be orange.
I prefer blue.
I like orange.
I prefer blue.
Alan Creer.
and here's the thing, I do get a lot of beef about that. Like, everyone, like, oh, taping the motors, you got secrets. I don't have secrets, man. Like, come take my tape off, but when you're done, put it back on. I've lost a few motors from debris.
Yep.
Debris gets in there, and it's just not good for the rotor. It's not good for the motor. There's not enough room between the rotor and the stator for a rock. It's going to come apart.
It's going to come apart,
yeah.
Right? Chris Hobbs, cat pack on DRK and what size?
That's a question I can't answer.
That's a tough one, right?
It's not one I can answer.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Derek J. Almanza from the 9 down in Texas. What battery do you recommend? It's Max Amps on my end.
I'm a Max Amps fan.
It's Max Amps, Derek.
Max Amps has been a great supporter of mine, and they've always been helpful to me, and I've ran their batteries for years. Have I tried other batteries? Absolutely. There's a lot of companies
course you have. Right.
I'm a drag racer. I'm going to try everything.
Absolutely. But Max Amps, Derek, is going to be our go-to ones.
You really got to think about it like this. Every pack from Max Amps is handmade when you order it. It doesn't sit around it's not mass produced. It's not sitting on a shelf. It's not on a boat.
Made to order.
Made to order.
Yeah.
Guys like Josh over at Max Amps are just amazing. They're there to help you. Get your battery custom made. However, if you want a 2S 22P, they will make you whatever you want. You will have the largest brick 2S battery the world's ever seen, and they will make it. And they will wrap it however you want.
And the cool thing about it is, and you get your name on it. And your
name on
logo,
it.
you
Your
get
logo,
it custom wrapped.
Get it custom wrapped.
So, Derek, the answer from me is going to be Max Amps. All my drivers are sponsored by Max Amps, so it's straight up Max Amps.
I'm going to have to go with Max Amps as a great lipo. It's a great choice. There's a lot of other companies that make good lipos.
Correct.
Macklin makes great lipos. SMC makes a good lipo.
You know, Phantom just dropped a new motor last night.
Phantom dropped a new
7200.
7200.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
it's a 3S, 2S 3P.
Yep.
Yep.
And because I got a message from Phantom said, "Hey Billy, we just dropped," and I'm like, "Cool, man."
You know who else just dropped a new lipo too is Trinity.
Trinity.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
the
that one.
Dragmaster.
The Dragmaster. Okay. What size is it?
I don't.
I haven't seen it. Let me see if I can find it really quick.
I haven't been able to look because
Jessica Hyde, my lord, honey, you are busy over on YouTube. Wow. We're going to get to you as fast as we can, Jessica. Holy cow. I love Jessica. Okay, Cat Pack, Derek with battery. Keep trucking here. I'm going to try to find that. Jason Sullivan says hi to Todd.
What's up, Mr. Jason?
Chris Hobbs says, don't mess up Boca. Got it. What's up, Brandon Golay? Let me keep going, man. Brandon Golay. Hey, Brandon, how are you? How much is crazy amounts? Okay, hold on. Here we go. Jonathan Leslie again. Let's go down with pin that comment. And how much is crazy amounts of timing? We're at 95 with a 3.5, but it doesn't go all in until after 66 feet.
Yes. That's a rough question because if you think about it, it's 180 degrees before it goes backwards. Does it mean you can run 180 degrees? Probably not, because it's not going to really work that way. You know, let's go back to my Pro Stock car. My Pro Stock car, I would run 40 in a can, and then I would run 40 turbo, and like another 15 boost. So that's what, 95?
Right.
I mean, and that car went 157s at 82 miles an hour. So, you know, it just really depends on the motor. Some motors like big timing, you know. A lot of the Trinity motors I ran, unless I had more than 30 degrees on the can, they were a sleepy motor. As soon as I got that 30 on the can, they woke up. So, you know, it really depends on the motor. It depends on honestly, it depends on the stator and how that's all done, and the rotor. And
I'm going through. Let's go back to the battery from Trinity really quick. I see 3, and I'm gonna guess that the 6400 milliamp is the new one.
yeah, is it a brick?
Yeah, it's like a
Yep.
brick. Yeah, it's so it's a 2S, 7.4 volts, 6400 milliamp, true 200C eliminator lipo drag pack with XT90 connector. That's from Trinity. So that's their new one that they just dropped.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. Yes, it is. And let's see.
But on the timing thing, just remember, the more timing you have, the more heat you're producing. You know? That's all it is. It's heat. The more timing you add, the more heat you're going to get. A lot of guys right now are running 80, 90, 100 degrees of timing. Does it work? For some of them. Does it work for all of them? Nope.
Alan Creer says 2S4P, 6400 milliamp. Chris Haas, 220C burst. Junito Portel, the Eliminator 6100.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, dude, Trinity has always been into drag racing.
Always, right?
Always.
Yep. It's good company.
Good company.
Yep.
Ernest Pavarotti.
Marcus Welch says 6300 200C. Marcus Welch, my bad, Trinity, 640. Yep, there you go, 64. 640 200C 4P2S. Thank you, Marcus. 6400. It's actually 7200, Marcus, is what I'm looking. The new one over at Trinity would be the 7200 milliamp. Is the R1 13.5 better than the Trinity 13.5? For Michael Robertson. Michael Robertson.
13.5 rotor. You know, the only way to tell if it's better is put it on this meter right here, your Gauss meter, and check the Gauss rating. That's pretty much the only way to tell. Like I said, not all rotors are created equal. It's really hard to tell unless you have a Gauss meter to read the rotor strength.
You're not going to know.
You're not going to know.
Yeah. So people to ask is Trinity better than Phantom? Is Phantom better than you're not going to know unless you have all of this.
All of this tools.
You need the data.
You need data. You know, like it's so important. You just can't grab this motor, this R1, this Phantom, this Trinity. Which one's better?
You don't know.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I'll tell you.
Right.
We'll take them all apart.
Yep.
We'll measure everything, and we'll put the numbers together.
I like it.
And that's the only way to know.
I like it.
Is this R1 motor a monster? Absolutely. Look at Mr. Rockwell. He's out smashing it, 83 miles an hour.
Crazy, right?
But Mr. Rockwell, Tom, has all these tools.
He has everything, right?
He has all these tools.
Yeah, but you guys have to understand something, though, is and I know this because we just bought everything that we need to run our motor shop, and it cost about $4,500.
Yeah,
when
it's
it was
not
all
cheap.
said and done.
Yeah.
Because we went all in, Todd. We bought everything, and it's about $4,500. It's not cheap. So if you want to run like Tom Rockwell,
yeah,
open your checkbook.
Open the checkbook. Like me personally, I have the motorizer, the Gauss meter, the inductance meter.
You have it all.
I have it all. I have a Mini Pro dyno coming.
Yep.
I have it all.
You guys the Mini Pro dyno he's talking about. I mean, it's like $1,200.
Yeah.
It's not cheap stuff.
No.
Let's see. Let's keep going. I'm going to head over to YouTube in just a second and say hi to those guys. So let's. So Jonathan Leslie, back to him really quick. He goes, more timing, smaller pinions. I'm a fan. Got it.
Yeah.
Chris Hobbs, when will the 90 miles per hour mark be broken? In Puerto Rico, my friend.
Yeah, I'm prep.
Frank is almost there. Okay. Michael Robertson, the R1135 motor I meant. Yep. You know, Michael, what he's saying is we don't know.
We don't know.
And part of the reason we don't know is we don't run 13.5. But if you wanted to know the exact everything about that motor, we could buy every 13.5 motor, which I think that's what I might do the next time is on Watch the Lights, Todd.
Yeah,
if it might be okay with you, is have every motor sitting in front of you. Every motor 13.5 made.
We can take them apart, do all the stuff.
I like it.
Put it together and give you real world data.
I like it. And in that same episode, let's do like a 2.5 or a 3.0.
Yeah.
So I think that so you guys understand something. This is our first ever show.
Yep.
So we're getting what happens is when we get the shows going, I start seeing what the people are looking for,
Yeah.
and then we make decisions.
Yep.
And so the next decision, which will be 2 weeks from today, will be no, it won't. I'm gonna be in Topeka.
I'll be in Topeka too.
Maybe we'll do it from Topeka.
We can do it.
Dude, we're gonna have time.
I will have some time.
You know what? That'd be fun, dude. Me and you in Topeka
be
talking
there.
motors
Let's do it.
or ESCs or
You know what I want to talk about in Topeka?
tell me.
Let's talk about prep.
Let's do it.
Because,
I love it.
it's such a huge topic of discussion, and there's so many manufacturers of prep.
Oh my God! Right here's another one. Here they just launched it.
Yeah.
Right here.
Ernest Pavarotti.
He just launched it. Right here.
Yeah.
Trinity has
Trinity
their own
has
prep.
a prep.
It's called Monster Traction Max Grip TEP 5009.
Yeah, I want to actually. I think it would be a great idea to maybe purchase a bunch of prep.
Let's do it.
And
Consider it done.
we can take tires.
We're not purchasing anything. We're gonna have these guys give it to us.
Well, let's mess with. I want to give everybody an idea of what really prep is, because nobody really knows. They just buy it because my buddy runs it.
Yeah, well,
or
a lot
they-
of guys do a lot of testing too.
They buy it because they saw Mark Vine run it. You guys got to understand, Mark Vine, he bought every prep on the market. He tested them all.
Tested them.
All of them. There's not a single prep that our buddy Mark Vine has not tried.
He said all of them.
If you were to
There's
come
nothing wrong with that.
No.
Hold on. That's racing.
My philosophy is test everything.
Test it all. I like it, dude.
If you were to realize the amount of prep that me and Dave Longston have, you would die laughing.
That much. You've tried it all.
We have go-kart prep.
Go-kart prep? What the hell's going on over at Todd's house?
We bought LC7, LC5, Monster Grip. We've pretty much Pimp Juice.
You got them all, man. Have you tried the Grape Gronk or the Gronk Grape?
I have not.
Those people were supposed to get. So great show. We'll do it from Topeka.
Yeah,
we'll
let's
be
do prep.
live in Topeka. What we'll do is tell me does everybody think about this? We're going to be on a track.
Yeah.
Maybe we could even test it.
Yeah,
while we're there.
You know what I would like is everybody that has a prep to give me a little insight of what makes theirs different, because
Let's do it. I will reach out
I
to.
want to know. Like, to me, these guys are more than just grabbing a gallon jug of stripper glitter, a gallon jug of Pimp Juice. No, there's a little science behind it. Some of these guys, what's crazy is you guys are smart, man. You guys are really smart. You guys are a lot smarter than me. I mean, I'm not very smart. I just have done this a long time and have learned some things. The guys out there mixing up these preps, there's some of them have some science behind them.
Yes, they do.
And I don't need your formula, but tell me what makes yours stand out from the others.
Yeah, you know what? I can tell you I can tell you this right now. That's a great idea. Let's do that. Let's plan on so the second show of Watch the Lights will be live in Topeka. We'll talk prep. I will reach out to every prep person out there
And see if they want to in.
No, I'm going to say this is what we're doing. We'll keep it very transparent. We'll be upfront and this is what we're doing. We're doing it from Topeka. Todd and I.
Yeah.
Send me your prep.
Yeah.
I'm not buying it. If you want me to buy it, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Nope. Because I already have right now 3 that'll do it.
Yeah,
they do it to me all the time. Hey, Billy, we want to send you prep. I said, hold off, wait. Let's work through some things here.
I'm sponsored by Reaction Time. Tony Poet's my buddy.
Yeah, guaranteed.
But I see other guys out there, and I have no problem giving them input. I'll test it.
Why not?
I want to see it grow. But on race day, just know I'm gonna have Reaction Time. Tony's my buddy.
That's what you use.
But in testing, if somebody sends me something, absolutely, I'm gonna try it.
Well, why wouldn't it? It's called racing, man.
Yeah.
Dennis Guzman, yes, Todd. But
Dennis
if you
is a fast dude right there.
okay, Dennis Guzman, okay,
Yes, he
is he
is.
from Puerto Rico?
He's a Rican.
Oh, he's from Puerto Rico. Okay, yes, Todd. But if you have motor with good efficiency, we'll take some heat out of produce by the high timing.
Yes. If you have a efficient motor, it will definitely remove some of that heat.
Okay,
Once again, not all motors are created equal.
Right. Thanks, Dennis Guzman. That's nice. Awesome. Let's see. Keep going. They do kilometers. LOL. Okay. Thank you. And on top of that, you got to know what you're looking at. Being able to understand settings and readings is key. Whoa. Yeah. Okay. Biggie Paul. And on top of that, you got to know what you're looking at. Being able to understand settings and readings is key. That's why my new buddy is Todd A. Soltero.
Yeah. No, it's all data's important, right?
Data.
This is what all this
We
is.
talked about this the last time.
Yeah,
we were
this
on.
is all this is. This is data collection tools. Period. There's no magic that comes out of these other than numbers, right? It's taking those numbers and taking them and correlating what they mean and figuring out how you take those and create an efficient, powerful motor. Period. Takes time and experience.
Perfect.
Trial and error.
And that's what we're going to do in Topeka. We're going to do. We're doing prep. Chris Hobbs says, "What a great idea! It'll be a great show." Ivan H. Vasquez Rolón. Alan Yandel Gonzalez. Jonathan Leslie. R1 is the only 13.5 motor right now. No question. Okay. We don't know.
I know. An R1 is a monster.
And
I have put them on the analyzer. I have put them on these meters. They're current draw beasts.
Here's what I can tell you. I just got in, let's see, Friday, Tuesday. I got in a pack of motors, a stack of motors.
Yes.
Todd, stack of motors. I've got motors coming out my motor.
I see it.
Listen to me. Those 13.5 R1s were gone in 10 minutes.
Yes.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
They were gone.
Yep.
Gone.
But, I mean, at the end of the day, Phantom makes a killer 13.5 too.
And listen, and those of you that are listening right now, I just bought out every 13.5 that Phantom had, and I got an email today. Next week, by Thursday, we will have 14 13.5 Phantoms here, and I've got another stack of motors coming. I am spending money left and right on motors. We're bringing in, I've got stacks and stacks of motors.
So
I have everything except for 13.5.
So here's a good trick. 13.5 motor. 13.5 class you can't add any timing to, right? There's no ESC timing. All 13.5 motors, you get power off of can timing. A good thing to do on a 13.5 motor, if you're trying to build a 13.5 motor for the 13.5 class, is take your brand new 13.5 motor and take it apart. Order the RC Speed Secrets titanium hardware kit for it.
Right.
And RC Speed Secrets bearings. Get rid of any stainless steel parts on it because it's magnetic and it can affect the magnetism of the Hall sensor reading. Get some ceramic bearings from Art. Pop them out. Pop in your ceramics. Re-shim it with Teflon. Put it back together with the titanium hardware. Throw it on that motorizer again.
Right.
And watch how much RPMs you gain. You are gaining power right there. So that is the difference between a lot of guys who are really fast with 13.5 and not so fast with 13.5.
Interesting.
I can take a motor apart, a 13.5, take it apart, do all those things, and I could gain anywhere from 200 RPM or 200, 200 RPMs,
Right.
to 1,200 RPMs.
Just so if everybody's listening, make sure we're all on the same page by putting in ceramic bearings.
Ceramic
RC
bearings.
Speed Secrets, because Art is my man.
Art is your
RC
man.
Speed Secret bearings.
Teflon shims
And all the hardware.
and all the hardware.
And you're going to gain RPMs
You're
just
on
by
that.
doing that. But here's the deal. Yeah, and listen, everybody's like this now. They're going, okay, let's go buy. But here's the thing. You're not going to know.
You have to have the tools.
You're not going to know unless you have a motorizer. So you could go out and buy everything that he's telling you to buy to get the RPMs out of your motor. But if you don't have the right tools to test it, you just might you're not going to know.
You're not going to know. You're not going to see the difference. Even if you use this, right? With a 13.5 motor, you can do 2-cell on here. You're not going to damage your motor. Do you want to free spin it crazy? No. But you can put it on here, spin it, and see it enough to where you're going to see if you got a gain or a loss, right? And that's what it's about. This is what we're looking for. Gains and losses, gains and losses. How are we going to get gains, not losses, right?
Right.
By putting in the titanium hardware, you reduce the amount of magnetism that hardware can create because
Right.
it's a magnet, right?
Right.
There's
Titanium is not right.
not magnetic.
Right.
Stainless
Gotcha.
steel is. Brass is.
Got it.
Not really magnetic. Brass isn't super magnetic, but it's magnetic.
It has some magnetic in it.
That can interfere.
Gotcha.
So that's why we put the titanium hardware on. Like my motors, if they make a titanium kit,
You're
have
already
them,
doing
they're
it.
already doing it. When I take these motors brand new, they come apart, bearings are popped out, ceramics, hybrid ceramic bearings go in. I'm looking for an ABIC 7, ABIC 9, something of a higher ABIC rating, because the higher that ABIC rating is, the better the bearing is. I put a better bearing in it. I re-shim with Teflon, and the reason I use Teflon,
Perfect. Thank you, because the guy just asked about Teflon.
the reason I use Teflon is because it's not magnetic.
Perfect.
But the problem with Teflon is it wears. I rebuild my motors a lot.
Okay.
So
There's a lot going on, man. We have a lot of questions. So just everybody, we're going to get to you, man. Holy cow, this is bigger than what I thought. This is not a question, but this is something I think we should do too.
what's that?
Alan Creer says, what a damn good show this would be if you did a R1 13.5 versus a Trinity Punisher 13.5 versus a Phantom 13.5 versus a Tekin. And
Easy.
test them all.
I can
Dude, hey,
motorizer,
Alan, we can do everything that you
dyno
got.
them.
And listen, the beauty about this, Alan Creer, I'm all in. I love this. I love the fact that Todd's sitting in here, and every other Friday on Watch the Lights, we can do all of this to show you guys because I have spent the money, Todd, knowing that we're going to be doing stuff like
Yeah.
this and on the motors. And the cool thing about it is we actually have a dyno too,
Yeah.
with a 3.2 inch LCD screen.
And I can get you horsepower.
He can show you horsepower, and that'll be on the next, not the next show. We're traveling like crazy the next couple weeks. So Alan Creer, you can go ahead and plan on that for sure. Okay, now you already said this, Carl Bauer. When do I pull my motor apart and clean it, or how often? Now, Carl, this is how Todd does it though. So give them what you.
So the reason I run the tape on my motors is to reduce the amount of times I have to clean my motor. I pull my motors apart every few weeks.
Okay. Do you have like a certain amount of passes you run, or is it just a religious every 3 weeks?
You know, it's I have horrible habits. So when it comes to RC, I'm not normal. I'm just going to be honest. I am not normal. My daily routine, you guys are going to think I'm crazy, but my daily routine
Nothing
is
crazy.
I get up at 4:30 every morning, 4:30, 5 o'clock every morning. Coffee pot's on. I grab a cup of coffee, and I'm in my slides and my shorts, and I go out to the garage, and I start by prepping tires. I condition tires daily. And then when I'm done doing that, if I have motors on my mind, all my motors get unsoldered from my cars. They get put on my bench. I break them all down. I pull my stator, my rotors out of the stator. I can't pull this one's heavy duty, but I pull the rotors out of the stators, motor spray my stators, and clean my stators. Let my stators dry.
Okay. While you're talking about cleaning, what do you use to clean?
Just motor spray, motor
Okay,
cleaner,
'cause
dynamite.
that's the next question.
Actually, I use Cow RC motor spray.
There we go. There's the plug.
That is 100%.
Cow RC makes
Cow
good stuff.
RC makes one of the best motor sprays you're ever going to get.
Okay, nice.
If you can't get your hands on the Cow RC, which I don't see why you can't, your local hobby shop will have, Dynamite. Dynamite works. But Heath makes a really good motor spray.
Tatum Batista says stripper glitter.
Stripper glitter. Which one though?
Yeah,
There's
right.
two. There's like
He just said stripper glitter.
There's like the one you wipe off.
Yeah.
Before you go home, or the.
Okay, Chris Hobbs. How much air builds and what bark you hear? What? How much air builds and what bark you hear? Goodbye. Chris Hobbs. Yep. Gary Milos. Thank you. Todd Dixon. Team Sweet 215 Racing, baby.
Yep, that's Tony Poet.
Yep. Okay. Biggie Paul. AJ, my role model, has the best prep out there. That's according to Biggie Paul.
That's launch time.
Preston says reaction T tire prep for the win.
Yep.
You know what? Reach out to these guys. Tell them what we're doing. If you know them, tell them to find me. You know how to do it. It's not that hard. I'm on a show 3-4 days a week. And we're going to do this in Topeka, Kansas.
Yep.
We're going to get tire prep. You and I are going to, and we'll do it at like early in the morning. I like that. I like that. You and I just do our thing.
Yeah.
Before the
mayhem.
Before all the mayhem, and I think that'll be a great show. Here we go. Marcus Welch says, "What happens if you find something better in testing?"
It's reach out to Tony and tell him, "Hey, dude, this formula works. What can we do to make ours better?"
Keep going here. We got a lot going on.
The good thing of Tony is, Tony Poet's an awesome dude. I don't even have to ask because, he came out with Velcro Vomit, which was a better reaction time.
What was it called?
It's called Velcro Vomit.
Nice.
Yeah, it's Tony's.
Can't we come up with some names, man?
Dude, Tony is straight punk rock. So, that's why it's Velcro Vomit. And
that's awesome. Chris Hobbs says, I'm recording about every word right now, maybe. Okay. Scott Eckhart, what KV should I start with for a top fuel prep?
Top fuel prep?
This is what he's asking. He says, what KV should I start with for a top full prep? I'm guessing top fuel car.
Like a top fuel car, they're running like something like 9,900 kV, 10,000 kV. So when it comes to top fuel prep motors, go to Seiko, RJ Lane.
The Seiko.
Seiko.
SAIK.
It's Steve.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
it's Steve Steve is the guy who owns it. Steve Syke is the one who owns it. RJ Lane is like his team manager, and some really smart guys.
Yes.
Really smart. When it comes to motors and rotors,
The badass.
and then, the guys at Cordova, don't get me wrong, Cordova, they're a bunch of really smart guys too. They
Motorheads.
Motorheads.
Got it.
He actually used to, I think, build motors for Steve New, and he does his own thing now.
There's Gary Milos right there. What's up, Gary? We're talking motors. We're talking. Well, today's Motor Day, but we just decided Todd and I are going to be in Topeka, Kansas, on September 11th, I believe, 11th or 12th, something. Yes. And we've decided to do a prep show.
Yep.
Live from Topeka. We'll have the same setup, and we'll have fun with it.
Yeah.
And so far, I'm telling you right now, we're going to be getting a lot of prep in from these guys that want us to do this.
Yeah.
So let's keep going here. Alan Creer, I have Alan Creer again. I have ceramic bearings and aluminum screws in my R113.5, but I have brass shims.
You will actually, if you remove the brass shims, have them correctly shimmed with Teflon, you will see an RPM gain. It might not be a lot.
I was going to say, you wouldn't know without
a motorizer.
You're not going to know.
No, even the Sky RC, you'll see it.
So Alan, basically what he's saying is remove the brass.
Remove the brass. Yeah, anything that can create magnetism is going to cause you a problem.
But remember remember what he said, Alan. You're going to have wear on the Teflon. So keep
Teflon,
that.
Yes, Teflon wears. That's why I pull my motors apart so frequently.
Now, quick question. Now, this is just kind of I'm just spitting this out here. How many passes do you think you can get on a Teflon shim? Just, if you don't know the answer, just
I could probably get a couple races at least. I'm comfortable after a few races.
Okay.
A few races, a few test days.
So a few test days, a few solid. Now, Todd. But solid races though.
One of those things. Again, I'm not normal. Like I said, I get up at 5 in the morning to work on cars for an hour. I come home and work on cars for a couple hours.
That's cool.
Every day.
Yeah.
But here's how important getting rid of that brass and that
I wish we had something in here to show you guys.
Look
He's showing you right there.
These magnets are no joke, man.
Hang on. You know what? They can see it. Nope.
Yeah.
Look at that, guys.
So
look at how crazy that is. He is about 5 inches off of the. Look at that. He is now about 7 inches above. Look at that. Look at how strong they are.
They're strong. So just imagine this little motor. Oh, gotta keep them
that's
apart.
wild, bro.
It's gonna see how close that is to these steel screws right here.
Right.
It's gonna pick up.
Got it.
It's gonna pick up, and it could cause issues. That's why I run stuff like this aluminum. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't stick to it. Aluminum's good. Aluminum lasts longer, and it's non-magnetic, and I use a lot of aluminum and Teflon shims in my motors. I do.
And the reason is you're going to gain, guys. If you're listening to this, your RPMs will go up. Getting rid of the. Let's do it again because I got another one right here. I want to make sure everybody gets to hear what we're talking about here. Marcus Welch says, "Why Teflon bushings instead of the brass cover, whatever it is?" We've already covered that. Brass is it's magnetized by using Teflon. You lose that. If you just saw what he just did, you saw the power of that rotor, how strong that rotor was. He was about 7 inches off the top of the table. And look at that. That is wild, man. That is David Copperfield wild.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like
awesome.
These are super strong. I've smashed my thumb with them.
Yeah, that's wild, man. All right, here we go. John Fullwider. Speaking of amp draw, okay, good. Here we go. We're getting back into some good questions here. Speaking of amp draw, what is too much to run on today's ESCs? My DRK didn't like my 3.0 motor with a 13.0 rotor that drew 11 amps. So what's the cutoff?
Depends on the ESC's performance.
Okay.
So guys like Tom and Mark, Tom runs the Rockwell or the R1 stuff.
He's all R1.
That ESC is like 220 amps. Yeah. That's a 200. I think it's like a 220 amp ESC, right?
I'm gonna tell you right now, my friend, because we've got them coming.
Let's see. What are they?
Hang on, 2 seconds. Power. I got the power right here. ESC right there. You are at, let's see. Excuse me. R1 Digital 3 Mod ESC 2S. Okay.
Is there any water in there?
Yeah, there should be. Ooh. No water. I got power. I got body armor. Oh, there's water out in that fridge out there. I get you. You good? I got
How
you.
about that right there? I'll drink that.
You good?
Yeah, this right here is.
Disclaimer
What's
for
this?
okay.
Diet.
What do you want to know here? Disclaimer. What was the question? What were you asking me on this ESC?
What was the amp? What's the amps on that R1?
Oh man, he's got a lot going on here. Motor type 2.4 pole, 3.5, operating voltage 7.4, 220 amp. So the rated current per phase is 220 amp.
Now, what's the burst current? Does it tell you the
boost mode is he says yes.
Burst current.
Burst current. Looking here, guys.
Burst current per phase.
Rated current per phase 220, plugged 30 by 30 by BEC output. I don't see what you're asking me, my friend.
So some ESCs will show you what's a burst current. So the burst current is the initial, like, big current draw on like a motor would pull.
I don't see it. I don't see a burst current. I know other people are looking through this. If you see it, because I am old, if you see it, pop it up on your. Pop it up on the messages, please. Okay, so
so depending on the ESC you're using, it really comes down to the ESC's ability. What's the ESC's current rating? Like continuous current draw rating. The R1 has a huge current draw rating. It's 220 amps.
220 amps. Yep. Let me see if this tells me anything. 1 second. Lock brake, smooth high resolution throttle, amp draw meter, LCG, live telemetry, wireless programming. I was just seeing if it's set through here. No, it doesn't say.
See, like the Macklin M32, 160. It's 160 amps continuous per phase, but it also has 400 burst current per phase. So if you look at the M32, it'll handle it for a short split second, that larger current burst.
I'm just looking through this again, man, just see if I missed something. Kenneth Winden says you can test and compare at 1S. It's safer.
Absolutely.
Yes,
That's what I
safer.
use. That's what I use when I'm testing motors. All my motors are done on 1S.
Todd Kirkwood, man, all you got to do is go back and listen, dude. You don't have to write all the notes down. I mean, that's awesome you're doing this. Michael Robertson says, how often do you go through your motors and what do you use to clean? We've already talked about that, but let's go ahead because people are just getting in. Just do a quick one.
So I use CowRC motor cleaner.
Okay.
And I go through my motors at least once a month. Easy.
At least once a month.
At least once a month.
Okay, fair enough. Jonathan Leslie says, bone stock R1 13.5 with 50 bell will smoke anything you do to any other 13.5 on the market. Hold on. Seriously, that thing is a beast. Okay. I don't know.
It's a huge current draw motor, too.
On the R1?
Yeah. Pull some current.
We're already on there. Let's go on their website now. We're already there. The 13.5 sold out just because we bought them all. It doesn't say, man. Oh, right here. Nope. No, he doesn't say, man. It doesn't give you his.
R1 makes a great motor, man.
They don't give you the specs though on their motors. There's no specs. Okay. Hey, listen, Jonathan. Thank you.
R1 makes a great motor. Phantom makes a great motor.
Well, I can tell you this.
Macklin makes a great motor.
They all make great motors, but I can tell you this: that 13.5 from R1 sold out in 10 minutes. It was like Apple around here.
You know what it is? It's that.
Oh, he just made a pass behind us. Alan Creer just said, I just made a pass behind you. That's awesome. Let's keep going.
You know how it is, man. You win on Sunday, buy on Monday.
Yep. Garlits in September is going to be nuts. Okay. Maybe go down there. Okay. Michael Robertson says, does the tape cause your motor to heat up faster?
It's 2 seconds, man.
It's 2 seconds. Yeah. Right. I know, right? Todd, 2 seconds. Michael, 2 seconds. Todd Dixon, when do you get the wind tunnel to measure aero?
when your name's Tim Smith.
Get out of here.
Yeah, when your name's Tim Smith and you do the White Rabbit Project for Discovery Channel.
Nice.
Or Netflix. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
That dude did, no joke, Tim did the White Rabbit Project.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it.
And it's on Netflix. It was
Okay.
with Grant Imahara.
Okay.
Grant Imahara actually went out to Tim Smith's house. They filmed in his garage. And they actually took Tim down to San Diego to the college to a wind tunnel.
Okay, cool.
And put his car in a wind tunnel.
That's cool.
Like, super cool.
That's wild.
I'm not at that pinnacle of RC yet. I'm just still a nerd
Yeah, right.
working out of the garage, spending my own money.
Carl Bauer says, thank you, nice. Biggie Paul says, what tires are you running? Voodoos. Todd Kirkwood says, soldering tips to make sure you get a good connection.
We are going to actually, that is one of the shows I want to do. I'm actually going to bring my soldering iron in here,
Awesome.
and we are going to solder stuff up. And I'm going to show you guys how to solder, how I solder.
Guys, I'm telling you, our new show every other Friday, sorry.
Every other Friday, yeah.
Because we're so now that we have a show with Todd every other Friday, remember it's every other Friday. The other Fridays,
Yep.
I'm launching a new show on that Friday. So the Fridays you're not here, we're launching a new show.
Yep.
Yep, I can tell you what it is. You want me to tell you?
What is it?
It is now we're doing a RC live auction.
Nice.
Live auction will be every other Friday when you're not on.
10, 20.
I have an idea that's going to be amazing. It's going to be every other Friday. Now, remember, though, I'm leaving for 2 weeks.
Yes.
So this will be when I get back. So we're going to have Watch the Lights is every other Friday.
Yes.
And now our new RC live auction will be starting when I get back from my trip. Okay, Jason Sullivan says, Monster Grip for the win. Thank you, sir. Josh Nicholson, here's more questions for you, my friend Todd. When you shim a motor, what do you look for, and do you shim front to back equally or in one direction more than the other? Good question.
Depends on the rotor
Okay.
that I'm using and how I want that rotor to sit in the stator. Because depending on where this sits in the stator, you get different performance gains.
Okay.
So some motors like the rotor in a different spot, you know? So I spend a lot of time on this, and it's not a wham bam thank you ma'am all the time. A lot of times I'll put a motor together and just not like it.
Yeah.
Not like it, and then I'll start messing with how I shim it in there.
Okay.
And how it sits close to the hall sensor. So, you know, am I going to front load a bunch of shims? Am I going to back load a bunch of shims? Am I going to try to center it and get it exactly center? It all depends on what numbers I'm getting on the motorizer.
Right after the next 2 to 3 questions, we're going to go over to YouTube because I got a lot going on YouTube.
Okay.
I love it. So, and listen, those of you from the beginning of the show, we talked about the rotors.
Yes.
You know, rotors do make a difference, but you have to have you
Got
have
to know what they do. You know, that's why we use these rotor Gauss meters. You know, so we can read the strength of them. It's hard to do at this angle.
Can you run that one there and let's give a so let's do this. Do you have 2 rotors
I have
with you?
2 rotors, so I'm going to give you the difference.
Perfect.
Right now.
Let's do that.
So this right here, this rotor right here was designed by Tony Rudis, who used to own Rudis Motorsports. Tony's huge in prep, one cell, one of the fastest guys in the world with one cell. So this right here is Tony's design. This is a high Gauss, long 12.5 rotor.
Okay.
So it's not your standard length. It's a little bit longer than a standard rotor, so it takes up more of the stator. And it has a high Gauss rating. So this rotor right here.
Hey, hold on. Let me. I'm going to switch cameras here. Let me zoom in on you there. I know we can't. You're not going to be able to see it, but he'll tell you what the results are. So he's showing you. So Todd, if you should be able to see in just a second. Look inside this right here.
Yeah.
And you're good.
I see it.
Okay. You should be able to see yourself spinning, and then you can tell everybody what you're doing here.
So what I'm doing is I'm spinning the rotor inside the Gauss meter, just very slowly, and I'm getting readings of positive and negative poles on here. So now that I've spun it a couple times, I can tell you that the A pole of this rotor has 1960 on the Gauss meter, and B is 1926. So that's the Trinity 12.5 long rotor. This is like a drag racing specific motor for like rotor for one cell. Now we'll clear it. This is the standard Trinity 13 millimeter rotor that comes in most Trinity drag motors.
Okay.
So this rotor is reading this rotor read 1915 and 1879. So this 12.5 millimeter rotor actually has more Gauss
Then the
than the 13 millimeter.
nice.
So if I was going to build a motor and I needed torque, I would probably run the high Gauss motor right now.
But you have to have this
tool
to figure out what you're doing.
Yeah.
So, Macy Lee Alvey, who else is turning wrenches as they watch us? Thank you for that. We appreciate that. Junito Portel. This goes back to the gentleman that asked the question about the KV on the top fuel, the top fuel. Top fuel 3S, anything between 8,000K and 9,500K.
There you go.
Thank you, Junito. Appreciate that. Chris Hobbs says, "Hey Gary." We're having a conversation. Oh, WebRC says we will bring Dragon Juice and Roadrunner. So there's 2 preps. I will reach out to Trinity, get theirs.
Yep.
I'm sure we can get them all, dude.
Yeah,
and you and I will just we will wake up in the one early morning, and we will just have some fun.
Yeah.
And if you guys don't wake up early with us, but you can always go back to watch it. Alan Creer says, "Oh wait, does he say? Hold on, I've got 3 things going on here." Go back. Okay.
What we could do is maybe get a 13.5 car and get a set of tires.
Got it. Done. You can consider it done because I'm taking some 13.5s to Texas for the kids to run, so I'll have some extra ones.
And so what we'll do is we'll get a commonly run set of tires.
Perfect.
We're not going to do anything special. We're
Nope.
not going to put them on air.
It's going to be reactions, no foam.
Reactions, no foam.
No foam. That's what it's going to be. End of story. I don't want to hear the word voodoo. We're doing
Hoodoo?
We're doing reactions, no foam.
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm putting on my DR10s to take down.
Yes.
That's what we're doing.
And
End of story.
And what we'll do is we'll take a baseline run of carpet burnout.
Okay. Do them all the same.
We'll do a carpet burnout with simple green.
Perfect.
And we'll make a pass.
Perfect.
Then we'll come back and I'll clean the tires with brake clean.
Okay. And we're going to show you so you guys know everything we're doing is legit.
Well, I'll need to get 2 batteries so we can constantly change batteries.
That's fine, dude. I got
and
you.
what we'll do is we'll make a hit. We'll see how it does.
Okay.
On carpet, simple green.
Okay.
Basic.
Perfect.
Then we'll bring it back. We'll clean the tires with brake clean.
Okay.
We'll apply a prep. We'll put a fresh battery in.
Okay. Perfect.
We'll do a little burnout and make a hit.
Perfect.
And we'll see.
We're going to see
what kind of gains we get.
Perfect. I love it.
From each prep.
Awesome.
And what we'll do on the 13.5, just so you guys know, I'm not just doing a 13.5. Don't your 13.5s have RS Pro on them?
No, but we can pull some
We're
strings.
going to put a RS Pro in a 13.5. This way I can boost and turbo a 13.5. A boosted turbo 13.5 will do a 230.
Okay, done.
So we'll have a car, even though it's a 13.5, we'll make it fast.
Okay, done. Awesome. Alan Creer, I want 2 3S, but Biggie won't give me his car. Okay, it's a Chris Hobbs. What's longevity of Teflon shims? 50 passes? Question mark.
Yeah. I mean, you have 50 passes, 60 passes. But really, when I change my pinions a lot, I'm always testing. So when I'm tasting my pinion and I have it, so I can put a new pinion on, I just check it and see what the float looks like. If the float's excessive, I know the shim's starting to wear. Okay. And I might pull my motor.
So basically what he's telling you is check it. Maybe
always,
always check it, right?
Always. Check everything.
Chris Hobbs. Chris Hobbs, did you hear that? I love those guys. Todd Crook, we're going to move back to Arizona and Todd's neighbor. Okay, goodbye. Chris Hobbs, no conductivity. Tatum Batista, you're gain a little, not much in the RPM.
Yeah, you gain a little. You're going to gain something, though.
Tatum, something. We're going to gain something.
Something's better than nothing.
Scott Eckert, thank you guys. Learning a lot. Perfect. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Biggie Paul, 220 amp. Thank you. Yes, 220 amp. I'm still way back at the ASC. This is how many questions we have. Awesome. Thanks, Chris. Thanks, Junito. Michael Robertson, thank you. God, Lord. Okay, so Jonathan Leslie. It's all in the tune. DRK 3.0 Phantom with a 13.5 rotor runs great. Just watch your voltage and temps.
Yeah.
I thought that was a question. Sorry. Tatum Batista 220. Got it. Chris Hobbs. When are you getting more R1 ESCs in? They're on order, my friend. You can't even get them on R1. It's because I bought them all.
Ha!
I sleep. I get up in the morning. Oh, I'll back order. Pop, 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 pop. Oh. Hey, I'm going to tell you what I bought today, Todd. Listen, I bought them out of every one of them. The Bluetooth, the scales.
Ugh.
I have 20 of them. I bought them all out. So you cannot get a Bluetooth scale. I bought 20 of them. They'll be here September 1st. So if you're looking for a Bluetooth scale from Sky RC, dude, I got them. Sorry to do that.
He has 19 of them. Pre-order.
Yeah, people would push the limits. Okay, Chris, let's go back down. What about oh, okay, good question. I actually know this answer. Chris Hobbs says, what about the OG Colin Branch ESC? What did it go for? I think $200.
Yes.
It went. They did it in the King of Smokies.
Yes.
It went for $200, and that went to a good cause.
Yes. Colin Branch is an amazing dude.
That went to Rayanne Smith, I believe, for her husband. He had what's called a widowmaker,
Yes,
a heart attack. So all the proceeds went to them, and she's watching right now.
That is awesome.
Hey, remember what I told your husband? Watch the show and go and do. I told her husband, Todd, because he has to do rehab. I said, just watch the show and go to rehab, and we'll keep you company.
Yes, we are here for you.
Yep. Carl Bauer says, thank you. Todd Kirkwood says, can you show us how to take apart a motor, et cetera, et cetera.
We are going to do that when we do the comparison.
Right. Chris Hobbs, okay. I'm running the new Witz motor. I don't know what that is.
Witz
Witz.
RC.
WHITZ.
Yep.
Don't know. I have no clue.
He does tuning.
Chris Hobbs, great answer. It's 2 seconds, okay. Build a wind tunnel, Billy. Jesus. Let me get right on that, dude.
He's in one right there. There's the fan for it.
It's hot in here. Let's see. Chris, I love to share the soldering with almost everyone in the sport. Yeah, yes. I tried to get in, what's his name, to come in here? Ethan.
Ethan is just
I heard he's mad badass.
Ethan is a
I heard.
badass.
I never met the guy before.
Ethan can solder, man.
Don't you have a wife? What? What? My wife. You need a painting show. Oh, boy. Jesus. I need a lot of things.
Huh.
If everyone doesn't listen to this again tomorrow, your heart isn't there. Dude, it's a freaking mad scientist, right? Right? I'm almost there. Then we're going to go over YouTube, Todd. Game-changing information, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Is that the green 13.0 or the gold?
This is the gold one.
Gold.
So, yeah. The green 13.0, it's a good rotor.
Good stuff, huh?
It's a good rotor.
Okay.
I have a broken one sitting on my stuck to my shelf.
Okay.
I'm bummed because there's nothing wrong with it except the rotor cap came off, and I was so bummed out because that is a great rotor to use.
Okay.
And it's no good because that little anodized aluminum cap came unglued, so it's stuck to the shelf. I look at it every now and then and go, I wish I had that still.
WebRC's Todd got to cook breakfast. I don't know what that means.
I will cook breakfast. Where are we cooking?
Oh, that's right. Dude, Todd did cook us some killer breakfast. Where can I get one of these? It's a motorized. So Scott Eckhart, you can get it from Trinity.
Yes.
They're back ordered right now. They're $499, and there is no discounts.
None.
Zero.
None. And don't hook it up backwards.
Yeah, don't hook it up backwards, dude.
It does have a thing. It'll tell you if it's hooked up backwards. But, yeah, just try not to do it.
Hey, good question from Gabe Honadell. What seems to be the average ET for the 13.5 cars? 2.4 to 2.7?
Yeah, like right now they're pretty fast. You figure a 2.6 car is pretty quick.
Well, here's what I can tell you. The gentleman that won the King of Smokies?
Yeah.
2.45.
2.45. Jeff.
Jeff
Zuckerell.
Jeff Zuckerell.
That dude's a mad scientist, man. I've talked to him now and then. And
You realize he's only been doing it since April?
yeah, he's done other RC.
Yes, he has. No, I had him on the show.
Yes,
No,
he's
he's
done
yeah, got it. No, he's not just somebody that just
No,
came.
yeah, that's one of those things. It's like a James Dibble effect.
Yeah.
James just started. Yeah, but he did other RC.
Right,
and he was really good at it. So, yeah, Mr. Dibs.
Yeah, got it. Chris Hobbs, please share on NPRC Ohio. I think I did already. Chris Hobbs, you can share this yourself, my friend. I'll be ordering, okay? It was a pleasure and honor to be there. 865 is strong. For sure, dude. Todd needs his own cooking show. Get out of here. Alan Rubel. So, Billy, did you buy all the Voodoo tires, too? I did. We have 140 sets sitting in a vault next door. Chris Hobbs, we see 2.3, and now I'm done, and now I'm off to YouTube because, dude, YouTube is popping.
YouTube.
Let me see. You got a lot of questions, so let me get over to YouTube. Oh, my gosh.
I'm here to answer all your questions.
And you know what?
It
We're going
is
to do it right now.
Friday. And we're talking about RC.
Well, we're talking about hurricanes, so we got to get through the hurricane stuff.
Look at that guy in the back. You see that old guy right there?
What's you got here?
On the side.
Yeah.
Holding the phone?
Phone?
Yeah.
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
How the hell do you know who that is?
That is Old Man Billy. He is awesome.
I met him last weekend.
He is one cool guy.
I met him last weekend.
That is
that is him. Yep.
That is the owner of Tarp.
Tarp Racing.
Tarp
Yep.
Racing.
I met him last weekend. He came up and hung out with me.
He is a smart man.
Yep, hung out with him and Jason Engel last weekend.
Jason Engel's a good dude.
Good
man.
dude. Yep, had a good
Jason
time.
Engel, Ryan Ruckus. Ryan, what is? I can't think of his name. Ruckus. He's one of the team drivers. I'm so bad. He's probably gonna kill me because I've talked to him a bunch of times. But yeah, all those Tarp guys, good guys.
Okay, we need to get to YouTube. There's
Let's
a
get
ton
to
of it. Chad, I love it. I can't wait to run a pass. RC family will hear. Okay, Caribbean Shakedown. I like that. Bob RC for our race over in Puerto Rico. The Caribbean Shakedown. That's cool.
Clash in the Caribbean.
Can I run my perfect pass? Answer later. She's crazy. Jessica Hyde. I'm back. I checked the mail. Thank you, Jessica. Jesus. Jessica. Jeez. Oh, my goodness, Jessica. Whew. She's busy. And you can customize the wrap. So we're back to the max amps, right, Chad? You can customize your wrap on the max amps. Seems to be good. But I know SMC is good, too.
SMC is a good battery.
Okay.
Yeah. I've ran them. I've owned multiple SMC batteries. I've owned multiple max amps. I've owned Trinity. I've owned every battery that's out there. Just know I've tested it.
Yep. And Jessica Hyde, at her question is 7,200 question mark. So I got a message 2 nights ago when the new battery from Phantom dropped. I got a message from Phantom. It was late at night, too. And he goes, hey, Billy, they just dropped. They are 7,200 milliamps.
Yeah.
Yep. So here we go. Kurtz RC. Hey, Billy. Hi, sir. How are you? Jeffrey Fink. Hey, Todd, can you run a motor with tape on it? What about the heat? We already talked about that. Kurtz RC. Guys, I'm just trying to get through YouTube. Just hang tight, guys. Trinity whole shot motor is good for the slash drag truck.
Yeah. It's a good motor.
It's a good motor.
So
Chad Alvarez, the guy that's asking the question, is the guy that won the boat.
The boat.
Remember Chad?
Yes.
Yeah. Remember, you were with me.
Yes.
That
was
on
awesome.
The 24-hour show. That's Chad. So he's asking, is the whole shot motor a good for? Because the guys back in Florida also bought him a Traxxas slash drag truck.
That's such a cool truck.
Oh man, dude, they bought it for him. It's awesome.
That is such a cool truck.
Okay. Not sure what motor and chassis to get. Everyone's saying going to carbon fiber chassis. Chad Alvarez. Chad, there's so much to do out there, man. There's a ton of stuff. I mean, it's just do your research, man. You know, right, Todd? Pop into these 5-star hobby. or
hold on.
Here we go. Thank you, Jessica. Jessica is busy today. I need to figure out first. Okay. Jessica. Okay, once I got my Typhoon. Okay. Okay. Jessica is talking RC speed circuits. Yes. My spool is made. Okay. What up did the shirt come from? Okay, I'm just looking for questions here. Who is Rotoron?
Rotoron.
He's selling the new Icon V2 Torx 13.5 turn full motor dyno tune motor.
Rotoron is my buddy. He has been a supporter of mine for a long time. He's a super knowledgeable guy when it comes to motors and rotors. He owns Rotoron.com. I think that is it, Rotoron.com.
I don't know.
And it's basically a online hobby store. He has motors.
He has a lot of stuff. I've been on his on it one time.
And he does motors, and he takes them and tunes them and shims them and sends you the data, and you get a good motor, man. The guy's super knowledgeable when it comes to motors. So
I'm looking for questions on YouTube. There's so much going on over there. No more Red Bull tonight, right, Jessica? No more Red Bull. Startup amperage, perhaps.
For
I don't know.
Startup
Green
amperage.
Frog. I don't know. Green Frog. He just does this. Sweet Jazz, Tekin. Tekin good. Yeah, Tekin's good stuff.
Tekin's great.
Great stuff,
the
man.
Campbell family
Yes.
that owns Tekin are
Yep.
a bunch of very knowledgeable people. Jim and Ty are super awesome.
Kurtz RC says, what are the best tire to run? I mean, God.
Look it, man. I'm not going to sit here and tell you, oh, don't run Voodoo's. Voodoo's a fantastic tire. I went out, tested last night. I've really, really had the last 2 months for me testing, no BS, has been rough. I've gone through
Yeah,
two
you've
motors
had a rough patch.
and like 5 ESCs. And in no way, shape, or form is it the manufacturer's fault. I've just had a rough spell.
That's okay, though. It all happens.
Last night, I went out, and I had some stuff in my garage. I threw a motor together. I grabbed an ESC, the only ESC I had. Brand's not specific. And I didn't even have the software to tune the ESC. I don't even know what tunes in the ESC.
Nice.
I just grabbed it, soldered it in. I threw a motor in, and I went out and just with a couple gear changes and ran a 211 at 68 miles an hour on the GNSS. So, and yeah, it's just
Tim Barr says
I
we're
was in
missing
a slump.
we're missing a badass race in Wisconsin.
yeah, that's a good race.
Thanks, dude. They only had 103 entries. I
Did
thought
you
it'd be
see
more
that
now.
track?
Yeah.
That's like a field of dreams right there.
Yeah, that's what happens when you
That race next year will be massive. I'm already planning to go to that race next year.
okay.
I'm I went to Oklahoma this year and I'm going to Topeka. I'm going to go to 2 different races next year.
Good.
I want to hit all the races,
That's good.
I want to see different parts of the country and where all you guys are from and enjoy it.
I've got over on YouTube, dude. They're just kind of Big Chief is prime example of new to no prep with a background and determination. Nice, great info. Big Chief is a prime example of new to no prep with a background and
Never heard of him.
No, never.
Just joking.
Okay,
Dude, that dude's smart, man.
There's
I've been in some chats with him, and honestly, the Big Chief is one really, really smart dude who spends a lot of time testing. And ask him; he tests everything.
Scott Eckhart, thanks, dude. Appreciate it. And it's a Motorlizer from Trinity.
But back to what I was saying, Voodoo's work.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so Voodoo, I ran a 211 at 68 after this long slump I've had. Voodoo's work. I ran the same setup on reactions with air, on wides, with the same prep, and I ran a 215.
Nice.
So,
Yeah.
the reactions were a little slower, same setup, but honestly, I run reactions most of the time, and the reason being is because I can walk into, Desert Hobbies or Hobby Action. They're on the shelf.
Yep.
I'm not a rich man. I can't afford a $120 set of tires right now. I pay all the bills at my house,
They are crazy, aren't they?
I had a whole family to take care of, the mortgage, the food, the insurance. Like, how would I go in and explain, babe, I just spent $100 on 6 sets of tires.
Yeah, you can't eat for a month.
You know, like, I would. The attorney fees alone would be astronomical.
That's awesome.
And you know, like, I get it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I don't understand. I 100% understand. A lot of you are super competitive.
Yes.
You want the best. I get it. If you want to be the fastest, you have to have the tools to be the fastest. Voodoo tires are that tool, right?
Right now.
But in perspective, to pay $120 for a $35 set of tires,
yeah, that's crazy.
what's happening is you're going to get the average Joe who goes out to a race, right? And he's going to have the reactions, and he's going to try to be competitive, and he's going to put all this time and effort in and all this money, and then there's going to be some dude who's just spending the money to get the voodoos and go out and wax this guy, and this guy's just going to get frustrated, and we're going to lose that guy because he can't afford a $120 set of tires.
Right.
You got to remember, man, yes, there's a lot of big names, but there's a lot of names we've never heard.
A lot.
Those names that we've never heard are the ones that support the hobby for us big name guys to go do what we do.
Yep.
And if we just ridiculously drive up the price of a tire out of the price range of 99.9% of the people's ability to obtain,
Push them out.
we're pushing them out.
Correct.
Man.
Gone.
Is it cool you made a buck?
You know,
I guess you made a buck, but at what expense?
you know, I saw that with somebody on the DRK. I saw a hobby shop, and somebody asked me about it, and I said, listen, I go by map pricing. I know everything's hard to get. I do not raise my prices on anything. I saw he was charging $40 over map pricing because he had them, and I think that's bullcrap.
It's look.
I
man,
get you got them. I understand that, but dude, $40 and $50 more for your DRK 160.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I understand supply and demand, right?
Yeah, it sucks right now.
But then there's just greed.
Yeah.
And I can't look at. Do I want to be fast? Yeah, I want to be fast. I want to compete with the fastest in the world. I've always tried to. That's why I do this. And I've always been able to do it. I've never experienced this where I couldn't get a tire.
So, so you know, that's a great question. And then we, you know, one thing you guys will learn with the show, we always kind of get off topic. Tonight was motors, but at what expense do you continue to throw all this money? I mean, when do you go, you know what, I can't, like you said a minute ago, when is enough is enough? When can I can't pay $100, whatever the number is for
There's guys that have paid over $200 for a set.
I got it, but I guess what I'm asking is when does it, you know, when do you say no more? I mean, when do you stop?
It doesn't help. Look, once again, I get it. If you have the means and you want to be the fastest, right? You're going to go at any means. And it was explained to me like this from Big Chief himself. He had wrote, if I make a magic box and this magic box has 2 wires coming out of it, and you hook up these 2 wires, and these 2 wires will give you 0.05 of a tenth and 2 miles an hour, would you buy it? The difference between the wires and this little magic box and a set of tires is tires could last you 1 pass.
I know, right? You just don't know.
You don't know.
No.
That magic box, I have more of a chance with that magic box lasting me more than 1 pass, right?
Right.
And here's my thing. I already know that magic box on the website cost me $100, right? I can go to the website and pay $100. I'm gonna pay that $100 because it's $100, right? If I go to the Voodoo website and I look at the cost of the tires and I see it's $35, I have a really hard time paying $100.
It's tough. I get it, dude.
But I'm not saying it's just we're at a point in the hobby where, man, do they work? Absolutely. If you buy them, are you going to be faster? Yes. But it's an expense that not everybody can afford, man.
Yeah, I know, man.
And I'm not bashing anybody.
Never.
In any way, shape, or form.
No.
It's your money.
Yep.
It's your dollar
Yep.
earned. If you want to do it, do it, dude.
Yeah, no.
I'm still going to race you on whatever I have available to me.
Right.
And if it's that day I don't have Voodoos, because I have a couple sets, and I don't have them anymore, I'll race you on reactions. And if I lose, I lose. It is what it is, you know?
Jessica Hyde says if it takes away from your priorities, right?
Yeah, I can't let it take away from my priorities.
That's what Jessica says. Jessica says that's why we're doing this slow as a beginner, basically like a kid would do it.
Yeah.
It could get really expensive. So a lot. You and I have we've caused a ruckus, dude. We've got a lot going on over here. When we talked about raising prices and stuff, we got a lot of stuff going on here. So let's get through it really quick.
Yeah.
Anthony Manny, Ulbrich was the fastest of the day on reactions. As of a couple hours ago, anyhow, set the low and then beat his own low. I think on foams too. Awesome. Okay. Ulbrich, Frank.
Oh, yeah.
It must
Dude.
be at Wisconsin. So he's not running.
But here's another guy that puts, first off, it's Frank Ulbrich, who rode, he used to race dirt oval. He is a true racer. This isn't just some dude who picked up RC drag racing and said, I'm going to try my hand on it. Oh,
Yeah.
man, I don't know how this happened. I'm fast.
Right.
No. First off, you got to remember, Frank is super smart, has great support from his manufacturers, and he has a lot of experience. This isn't the average Joe.
And he tests
All
the time.
And I guarantee you, they're just not reactions out of the bag and be like, oh, man, I put a little sauce and they work. I don't know what happened. No. He's probably something like me where he's getting up every day and treating the tires. That's what I do. I have.
Yeah, he just to pull him out. Hey guys, he did just pull him out of the bag.
No.
And see, this is where people go, holy cow! Frank just ran I'm just spitballing.
That's
a
not your
1.9 on
average
reactions. I can do that. No.
I can.
You can but what Todd's saying is there's more into just ripping open a bag and throwing it on.
These guys are soaking them in diesel fuel.
Jeez.
Like they'll soak them in diesel fuel for 24 hours before they even mount them.
Nice.
They're soaking them in WD-40. They're putting a trans fluid. They're putting a what is that? Wintergreen, Paragon.
Holy cow.
Like there's so much stuff you can do to actually change the shore rating of a tire. It's knowing the science behind what you're doing. Frank Ulbrich knows. He raced dirt oval.
Yeah.
Dibble knows. He raced dirt oval.
These guys just didn't just start.
These two guys didn't just start.
Todd Kirkwood says I saw Voodoo's being sold for $400. Jesus.
Yeah, that's just.
That's just much. That's just
crazy. I get it. 100%. But it's not a group of 20 people that drive this hobby. There's 20 or 30 big names out there, right? We don't drive the hobby. We don't do anything other than what we do. We support the hobby. We advertise. We talk about what we have. Who drives the hobby? You guys at home.
Correct.
You guys at home that are just starting. You guys at home that are doing 220s and 230s and are excited that you did a 210. You guys drive the hobby. You guys are, I understand you guys are trying to be fast like a lot of the faster guys in the country. I get it. But it's you guys who drive the hobby.
Did anybody see? And it was a conversation, Todd, that we had in Nashville or Knoxville. I was hanging out with. Speaking of Jason Engel.
Jason Engel.
Did you see what he did? He put up. I think he put up. Did anybody see this with Jason Engel? He put up Voodoos for $1,500.
Oh, jeez.
You listen. He was telling me. He goes, Billy. He goes, I was just messing around. He goes, I caught more crap for that. And we were having fun with it. He goes, I caught more crap by putting up $1,500 for food. He said but you know what Jason did tell me, and this will I think this will make people go, make you go, He said he had 3 people that asked him for his PayPal for $1,500.
It's crazy.
That's crazy, right?
Why? Like, look at, man. Are they a fantastic tire? I'm going to tell you over and over. Yeah, it's a fantastic tire. If those guys at what is it, OT6? Is that who makes
OT6,
it?
yeah.
OT6.
Yep.
If they could figure out how to continually produce the Voodoos, they will have a gold mine. They already do have a gold mine. They sell every time in minutes.
And you know what's funny is talking about OT6 really quick is Matt Ottman. nobody knows this. Only me, my wife, and my son is. Matt invited me to go X4 racing with him in Albuquerque.
Yeah.
And we were talking about tires. He was telling me, I'm going to get you these tires for your told me what rig to get.
Yeah.
I got a whole setup. Wait till you see it. I'll bring it on the show next week or when I get back. But he's like, I don't even have them.
Yeah.
I don't even have them for you. So on that note, he makes great tires on not only on your drag racing, but your crawlers
The crawler
too.
tires are fantastic.
And you can't get them.
There has to be a way to facilitate him getting more tires. Like I guess honestly, it's just a money thing. It all costs money.
Crazy. Okay, so Anthony Manny, we got to you. Thank you, my friend. Tim Barth had a great. Where did he go? Tim Barth just said.
Barth Racing. That's
Barth
my buddy,
Racing.
man.
He just said, where did he go? Todd Solterro missing a bad. Okay, no. Tim Barth just said. Oh man, what did he say? Carl Bauer says right here, right. Chris Hobbs, the love. Okay, Todd Kirkwood. I saw. Okay, right here. I almost to that point with the whole thing. He couldn't even get DRX, but he meant to say DRC tires this week. No, they're sold out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Burgess Shelton says, I agree with you two. I think we're going back to the ESCs and the money and what people are charging. Tim Bar's DRC. Chris Hobbs very well said. RC Bombshells does that crap from Tim Barth. Burgess Shelton changed the rules. Yeah. Chris Hobbs, don't stop.
Change the rules just isn't going to cut it. Because Voodoo put in the time. Like, they made the good tires.
Yeah,
dude.
why are you going to cut them off?
Why are we going to cut them off?
Well, and you know where that's going to go. That's a whole. You're going to open up a whole new can of worms, man.
Here's a big issue I have. We go online and we bash manufacturers, right? It doesn't do us any justice. Just know these manufacturers pay attention to the things we say, how we react to their products, tell them they did a bad job when they just dropped a new product. They just dropped a new product for us. But yet you're going to go tell them it's garbage, it's not NPRC legal, and they made a brand new tire and it doesn't follow the rules. When we made those rules, the tire wasn't even around. How could we exclude it or include it? Wasn't made. The rules definitely have to change for NPRC yearly. And, it's important to look at them every year, change them and adapt them to the new products that are available, include them or exclude them at that point if we think they're fair or not fair.
Yeah.
But, these manufacturers put a lot of money to make us stuff, man. And then we go bash them, and then we expect them to continually make us stuff. It's bad for business, man.
You got a good point, man.
We need to be thankful because RC drag racing is probably at one point was the smallest portion of the hobby. It was kind of irrelevant.
It was until like October, November.
Yeah, it was irrelevant.
Of 2020.
You know what it made it relevant? COVID.
You think so?
Absolutely, because tracks shut down. Parking lots, we weren't allowed to gather. But we could sneak out in the middle of the night, find a little street with some light, do a little burnout, and send them.
Right.
And so,
I don't know, man.
We need to really rethink our attitudes as consumers and understand that manufacturers aren't perfect, but they're trying. And instead of negative feedback, maybe shoot that manufacturer some positive feedback and saying, hey, let's look at it like this and give these guys, because they're not expert drag racers. They're manufacturers.
Right.
Let's be more positive with the manufacturers and the things they're doing for us. Does it fit everybody's program? No. But it's going to fit somebody's program.
You're always going to have
we need to quit bashing each other, bashing manufacturers, and just rejoice that we can afford to play with toy cars. Because there's people that can't.
Amen, dude.
And dude, it's like this is a hobby. It's supposed to be fun. Let's go back to having fun. Let's make it fun again, dude, because at some points it's not fun. It's stressful.
It is. I've seen some crazy stuff, man, and I've seen, and I'll never say names. There's 3 dudes on Facebook, dude. These 3 guys, it's just not towards me, it's towards these manufacturers. And, dude, it drives me crazy that these guys sit here, and there's 3 guys. I watch Facebook all the time, and they just bash and bash
dude,
and bash, and it's like, Jesus, man, give it a rest.
Dude, Keyboard bullies.
Go
dude.
somewhere else to a different
Keyboard-
manufacturer.
Keyboard bullies.
Let's keep going. Anthony Manny, tires are consumable. That's rough. I think other manufacturers will step it up. We agree with you.
Yes.
Let's hope the DRCs are good. There's a couple guys coming out with some. Now, Anthony Manny, help me out with this. I don't know what you meant by this. I'm going to say Frank Ulbrich. 1.98 and a 1.94 is where we're going with that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that was on reactions,
Yeah.
is what he's telling me.
And you know, if DRC tires do come to fruition, or we can get our hands on them, you guys got to also understand they're coming from somebody that's pretty darn smart. You know, I know Ken Loopy personally. He's a good dude, makes a great product, makes a great car. So the tires that are coming from Mr. Loopy, they're coming from an area of expertise.
Perfect.
He's pretty smart. Like, the dude's fast. I've raced with him multiple times in Texas, and you know, I've spent time in his pits, and he spent time in my pits, and we've chopped it up, and you know, I've met his whole family. The dude's a good dude.
Yep.
Makes
Smart
a
dude
great
too,
pot.
right?
Yeah, he's a smart guy, and he's not slow in any means. I guarantee that he could go to the track with any one of us. He'll put it on you.
Yeah.
The dude knows what he's doing.
It's awesome.
So, you know, those tires are coming from a good background.
Kirkwood says, this is why I've been taking my time getting into this sport, wanting to do the right thing. First time. Correct, Kirkwood. Tim Barr says they call Frank the class killer for a reason.
Class wrecker.
Chris Hobbs says every damn day. Anthony Manny, I think there's a dark room, candles and scents, and a magic chant
Yeah.
involved. Right?
Hey. Sacrifices to the gods of speed. The last 2 months, I have sacrificed to the gods of speed.
Tim Barr says creosote does wonders to tires.
Creosil.
No, he says, is it creosil or creosote? Russ Ruckus Bryant.
That's
hey,
it.
Todd.
Russ Ruckus.
Yep.
That's
Russ
him.
Ruckus says, hey to you.
I messed up, Russ.
Yeah, it's all good. Chris Hobbs is out. Chris Hobbs bad for the sport.
Yeah, Russ is a tarp driver.
Oh, okay.
And, you know, he's one of Jason Engel and Billy. And they're just – I hung out with them in Oklahoma, and they're just – Ben, Russ, Jason, and Old Man Billy are just a great
I
group
wish
of
I
guys,
could
dude.
have. So Old Man Billy come up to me, and I wish I could have spent time with him. But, dude, I was doing a live show, and I just couldn't, man. You know, and I tried to talk to as many people as I could. But you guys understand something. When I'm doing this,
This is it.
this is me. This is what I do. You know, you guys are out there racing. This when I'm doing this, and this, and I missed a really good opportunity to talk to Old Man Billy. So one day I will I will enjoy sitting back down with him with cameras.
He would be someone worth having on your show just to talk about the knowledge.
And he's already said he'll come on.
Because
Old Man Billy Jason Engel's been on. Old Man Billy, he said he text messaged me, not all the time, but Billy, anything you need, let me know, dude, because I'm there. Good dude. Here we go. Marcus Welch, nothing new with Odd6. Been dealing with him for years in the crawler world trying to get tires. Yep. Agreed. He makes good stuff, man.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, what are you going to do?
Good stuff, dude.
Let's
But
see.
just know that there's other people out there that see what's going on and are willing to invest the money into developing great tires.
Because it takes money, man.
It takes money.
It takes money, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, I've literally been on the phone with a guy that's willing to pull the trigger on like a couple $100,000 investment to build tires.
Yes.
And
Evolution is coming, fellas.
It's coming. It's
this
coming.
is hot.
You know, this right here is just a small bump in the road. Manufacturers are going to make the tires. That's why, I mean, I'm just going to run what I can run what I got.
Yeah, it's
and
coming.
Even if I'm behind the curve now, I'm only going to be temporarily behind the curve because as soon as I get what I need, it's not hard for me to catch up.
Hey, I got a couple good ones here for you. Carl Bauer says, how do you condition new tires like hotties?
How do I condition new tires?
How?
So, I take them out of the bag.
What he's asking is brand new out of the bag.
Brand new out of the bag, I would take my tires and
Goes to the diesel pump.
and it goes to a plastic bag or a bucket full of some stuff, and I soak them, and then I check them and see how they feel, and then I maybe soak them some more. I only do it on weekends, though, because I like to be in total control.
You'd be like that. See what happened in here in Tempe today?
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
you see
like
that, dude?
I might Walter White my tires. And so, and then I once they're soaked and I feel that they feel substantially different, I clean them. I get them prepared to mount them.
Yep.
And then I glue them to my tires that have air valves already in them.
Already. Okay.
And I glue them to the
Are
rims.
you guys listening to this?
And then once they're glued to the rims, I have another process that I put that stuff on.
Uh-huh.
And I probably do that every morning.
It's called stuff, ladies and gentlemen.
And then when I come home from work, I massage them.
Okay.
Like Kobe beef. And if I feel that they need more love, I give them more applications of love.
Okay. With
And
stuff.
With stuff,
Right.
and let me tell you, like last night testing, even though my reactions went a little bit slower, when I hit the brakes because it got a little buck wild, you can hear them go. So you can make a reaction work,
Right.
but
You
it's a
just
lot of work.
Work to make it work.
I do this, dude. I need to see a psychiatrist because the psychologist wasn't working.
Great.
Because my wife goes, why don't you sleep in? It's Saturday morning. It's
Right.
Sunday morning. It's
No.
4:30. She
No.
will come to the door and look at me and go, dude, it's 4:30 in the morning on a Saturday. What are you doing?
You're like this. And you
I've
got your
got
goggles
coffee in
on.
one hand.
You got your
and
goggles
a tire
on.
in the other, and I'm like,
He's got stuff.
she's all, it smells horrible in here. Open the door. You're gonna die.
This is great. I love this.
Yeah, I have.
Alan Creer has a good question for Todd. Speaking of tires, are you on the carpet front sanded down? Seems popular now.
Yeah. Proline, carpet tires, sand them down.
Yeah, you did show me those when you
Yeah.
sanded those down.
I'm going to actually, I'm going to support Proline. I'm going to buy the new Proline fronts, and I'm going to run them. I want to hopefully, I'm going to try to get a set
Yeah.
before Topeka.
I have 40 back ordered.
Well, if they show up, I want to run a set. If not, I'll support another manufacturer like
Yeah.
DE. I don't have tire sponsors, so I run whatever
Can't
I
get
want.
easy, dude. I've got so many back ordered. It's crazy, dude. I'm telling you, you know how you wake up at 4:30, Todd, and you do your thing.
Yes.
I do my thing like this. Okay, back ordered. Okay, he doesn't have any. Go to this guy, dude. This is what I do. I'm on my computer. And I'm going, backward, no, wait, there they are.
Yeah.
I do this every day, man. Here we go. Let's keep
trust
going.
me, I'm on the computer too, looking for stuff.
Todd Dixon says, great touch on the rules, Todd. We had some good info in that post, okay? Jonathan Leslie, it's huge now, big time. COVID definitely made it popular. Tim Barth says that. Biggie Paul, very true. COVID was a major factor, okay? Chris Hobbs says, nothing but positively professionals trying to support our sport. Yes.
That's it.
Todd, you're my hero. From Russ Ruckus.
I freaking love Russ, dude. I can't wait to opportunity to hang out with Russ and Ben. Dude, two of the greatest dudes
That's cool. That's good.
you will ever hang out with.
Yeah. Burgess Shelton, that's not going to happen, my friend. Voodoos will not be in hobby stores. They are going to not put it out for wholesale just yet.
Okay.
Right now, they stay. The only way to get Voodoos is through their website.
Absolutely, but like I said, I guarantee you 100 million%, there is other companies out there paying attention.
Oh, of course they
seeing
are.
what's going on.
If you don't think they've taken his tire and analyzed it,
You're
crazy.
Like I said, I've been on the phone talking to a guy about tires. I don't even know who he was. I had one guy call me. Another guy called me. He said, this guy's going to call you. That dude called me, and then he said, I'm going to three-way you with this other guy. and I spent some time on the phone. This guy happens to be in the field of rubber.
Yes.
This is what he does for a living.
Yes, he does.
He knows all about rubber, compounds, shore ratings, durometers, the whole 9 yards, and is willing to invest hundreds of thousands of dollars into it. So just know,
They're out there.
they're out there.
Yep.
They're coming. It's not today. It's not tomorrow, but it is coming.
Chris Hobbs, the answer is no. You cannot hang with and kick it with Todd. Anthony Mandy says yes. All right, let's keep going, Todd. Todd Kirkwood. Oh, no, keep going. Harley Carter says, hey, bro.
What's up?
You know Harley?
Harley.
Harley Carter? No, that's okay.
I'm
He's new to the show. Brad Bray. I've just been listening and learning, but hi, guys. Hey, Brad. How are you?
What's
up? He's a dude. Brad Bray's always here. A lot of good info tonight. Thanks, Todd. Wade Madfish Designs Lebafish. Thank you, sir. Mike Hart, Mr. Shaw, I love how you're putting shows together for us newbies learning the hobby. Son, I'm not done yet.
No.
I'm announcing another show. Todd kind of knows about it, but it's non-RC drag related. I've got a new show launching, probably not till I get back from my journey, but we do have a Thursday night show coming. And we just announced the Watch the Lights, which is every other Friday, guys. Yep. The Fridays that we don't do, we're doing a live RC auction.
Yep.
And it's going to be cool, man. But I will not be doing it till I get back from this long journey. WebRC says hi. Todd Kirkwood, little, okay. Marcus Welch says, I agree 100%. He makes good stuff, just can't get it. Right.
Yeah, it's great. Dude, I would never – I've even reached out to him to ask him if they had a drag race team. Like, I would love to give a resume. You know, I don't have a tire sponsor. It would be great to have some kind of support or support others, you know?
It's hard, man.
It's hard, and I get it. And they don't have a real drag team. They've got Mark, and that's awesome. And Mark's my buddy, and dude, he's super fast and super fortunate, and he puts in as much work as anybody.
I talked to Mark 2 days ago, I believe, before he went off to Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yep.
Sorry. And I think he'll be in Albuquerque with me, Matt, and the Voodoo guys. Oh, hey, check this out, dude. Hey, so I'm doing a race in Albuquerque, New Mexico with the Voodoo guys. I have a sponsor. I've never raced X4 in my life, and I have a sponsor. Red Cat Racing is sponsoring
Red Cat.
me. Yep.
I love Red Cat.
Dude, Red Cat Racing, I told them what I'm doing. They've sent me banners, hats, T-shirts, swag so Red Cat, and I'm using the Red Cat Wendigo. We did the upgraded axles and what else is he upgrading? All Hobby Wing. Abel's putting it all together for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
dude, if I didn't spend so much money on drag racing, I 100% would have a Red Cat dually and the Impala.
Dually? No, that's Sin Racing.
Oh, Sin Racing.
That's
I would
Sin
have
Racing.
the Sin Racing dually
Yep.
and the Red Cat
the
Impala.
Yep.
Dude, that Red Cat Impala is one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
And if you put Reefs RC servos in it,
it is bad.
It's crazy what it does.
No, trust me.
Yeah.
I just spend so
I know,
much
they're
money
so
on
expensive,
this.
dude.
I can't.
All right, Todd, we got a lot going on here.
Let's do it.
Carl Bauer says, awesome. Jeff Fink, you know it hurts Todd to talk about secrets.
I love Jeff Fink, man. That is one good dude. He's from California.
Okay, cool. Jerry Roberts says hi.
guy.
So Jerry Roberts is the guy that made your banner.
Yes, Jerry, thank you. That thing is so cool.
It's sick, right?
Yeah.
I haven't told anybody this, what I'm doing in Texas. I'm going to tell you what I'm doing in Texas. I'm going to tell you what I'm doing in Texas. I'm doing something different that nobody's ever done. And I want you to hear this in just a second. You're going to love this. Marcus Welch says, where can we get some of that stuff? Nothing came up in Google.
What stuff?
I don't know what he's talking about. Jerry Roberts says stuff and massage.
Yeah.
Oh, stuff.
Stuff. You know, it's under stuff.
It's under stuff. Wait, you got to Google stuff and then put Todd Soltero beside it.
Yeah. Just don't look at my PayPal orders.
Here we go. Where can we get? Okay. Jerry Roberts says stuff and a massage. Yeah, that's the way the fast guys do it. Tim Barth, Todd's wife wishes she paid as much attention to her. Yeah.
Trust me. Yes, I've heard that.
Carl Bauer, thank you so much. Learned a lot today. Love your show, Billy. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's nice. Russ Ruckus says, let's go back to no tire prep.
No. I get what he's saying, but look it, man. If I didn't prep my tires, it would cost me even more money. Having to do the burnouts, the long burnouts.
Cost you more money.
It costs more money.
Yeah.
Honestly, prep, I went from maybe 50, 60 passes to where I can do 100 passes on a set of tires.
Yeah. By prepping.
The prep is important. It's not an equalizer. It's not a game changer. It's a game changer because I don't have to. I got more traction. Absolutely.
Right.
But along with that traction, I'm not destroying tires as much.
Because they're dry.
The dry tire thing is cool, and I get people's. Oh, I do it dry. I get it, but you're also tearing up your tires at a lot faster rate.
Russ Ruckus Bryant, all you got to do, man, this is so easy for everybody to start winning, is just find the stuff. If
Find
you
the
just,
stuff.
If you find the stuff that Todd is talking
I'm going to
about.
tell here. I'll give you a great tip.
Okay.
When we raced RCDRL, we raced with the Traxxas Funny car.
Okay.
We had to use that tire. No other tire was allowed in the
Really?
2S class.
Okay.
You had to use the tire that came on the car.
Oh,
Period.
interesting.
So we were limited, right? We used to take tires and put them in bags and spray in the bag WD-40. WD-40 will soften rubber compound.
Somebody said that in here. Okay.
So will the what is it, the liquid wrench
Yep.
blue will soften tires.
Are you guys listening to this? Make sure you're writing this down. Liquid wrench blue and WD-40.
Wintergreen will soften tires.
You mix all those together to make the stuff.
It's the stuff. You know, Trans-X, transmission fluid from CRC,
No kidding, huh?
will soften tires.
I'll be damned. Interesting.
There's so many things out there that will soften tires. If you just take some time and Google how to soften RC car tires,
You could probably sit there forever, right?
you will learn.
You'll learn,
You will learn.
and you'll find the stuff.
And then you will find the stuff. And this, you know, but like I said, if you're sitting at home and you're struggling, take a set of tires, and if you have the gallon of WD-40, tape the holes because you don't want WD-40 in your rim.
Okay.
You could dunk them, or like I do, I tape the holes and I put them in a bag, and I spray copious amounts of WD-40,
Yep.
and then I massage them in.
Okay.
You give it the massagey.
Here's the massage. And with the stuff.
in the plastic bag, and then you set it down. And then you go inside and you watch a little Netflix.
Okay.
Or do your honeydew list.
Okay,
And then you
perfect.
come back out to the garage and you take the tires and you massage them some more.
Okay.
Make sure that stuff's just even. Because if it's not even, it will
You can
burn.
tell if it's not even.
it'll mess your tires up.
Okay.
And just get it on there nice and even.
Interesting. This is
And
very
leave it in
interesting.
a
We go from
plastic bag.
motors to stuff.
I love it. And you put it in a plastic bag and you sit it in your hot garage because, you know, we live in a furnace. That's what happens when you live in Arizona. It's a furnace. So, you know,
Excuse
you get
me.
that added heat to break it down some more.
Okay, but you can't. Okay, now, okay, you guys, if you don't live in Arizona, you got a problem.
It's a problem.
Are you guys listening to
So,
this?
you know, like-
He's telling you secrets, but
These
he's
are
just not,
old school
he's
secrets,
But,
though.
but understand something. You guys, listen to what he's telling you. He's giving you stuff to help you get out there. We're talking motors. Somehow we got over to tire prep. This was supposed to be a motor time, but it is
Yeah.
what it is. This is what happens.
Evolution.
It's evolution. I've got to get through this as fast as I can, though, Todd.
Yeah.
We've got so much. Anthony Manny, I'm going to read this long. Matt Ottman, I believe, has a day job since his product has been popular for a long time now, and he stays with small batches. I'm guessing that's now how he wants to run things. Nothing wrong with that. Total respect for that.
No.
There's a reason some keep their business small. He could jack up prices and go, yeah, you're right.
He could.
He could, but he doesn't.
You know, like, at the end of the day, it's just an RC car tire.
Yeah.
And the average price for an RC car tire is about $35.
$35. Yeah. So you guys that are paying 100, 140, 405, and 1,500.
It's not helping the situation, man.
Yeah.
Are you fast with it? Absolutely. Will you probably beat me with it? Absolutely. Am I going to be sad that I got beat? No.
He didn't just spend $400 on tires.
No, I didn't spend $400.
Yeah.
And if you want, I can prep a one-cell car that will put Gapple B on everybody. And you use your voodoo with prep, and
Bye, Jessica.
I'll use my Mike Smith foams with some Cofords, and I'll
Nice.
put the hammer down.
Okay. Jim Bronson says there's more prep in no prep than any other form of RC.
It's prep, yeah, but that's not true because, man, if you've ever talked to guys that race dirt oval, they are mad scientists when it
preps.
comes to their tires.
You know, I wish I had the pictures, and I don't have. I've already deleted them. But you're right. When I was in Oklahoma streaming that dirt oval race over there, and guys were prepping, and the difference is when they were prepping their tires, Todd, and they would go out and race, and so one guy would go out with prep, one guy would come back with prep, and you put those tires side by side. The one that had all the prep had no mud, no dirt, no nothing. This one was full of mud.
Yep.
So the stuff works.
No, these guys have been doing this for so long, manipulating rubber compounds and shore ratings and like durometers, dude. These guys have durometers. They know the rubber. Like they can tell with a durometer. Buy a durometer. Here, simple tip. Buy a durometer. $28 on eBay.
Okay.
Measure your shore rating of your tire. Find some stuff. Apply the stuff.
There's the stuff again.
And then after you've cleaned it off and the stuff has done its thing, measure the shore rating. Did it change? No. That stuff didn't work. Try new stuff.
Okay.
Until you find stuff, that actually changes the shore rating of your tire. Then you know you're on the right track, and that's a stuff applicator.
That's a stuff applicator. Look at that.
The stuff applicator.
Show that in that camera right there. Can you show? That's the new stuff applicator.
The stuff
you got to
applicator.
kind of look. See, you can see the camera on the iPad. See it up there?
Let's see, where am I?
But if you look at the camera
right
up there,
right there.
there you go.
Oh, look
There's
at that.
the stuff applicator.
Yeah, this isn't for your armpits. This is to apply some stuff. You know? And it's got a nice lid.
Hey Todd, I think you and I are going to make prep, and we're going to call it stuff.
The stuff.
Let's keep going, man. Anthony Manti says DEs with belts. Boom, got it.
DEs with belts would be great.
Gabe Honadell. Okay. I think you'll love this. It's crazy now. I remember when we had a handful of bodies, and Todd's first Elco,
The El Camino, El Guapo,
smoking the tires before we knew that was fast.
Yeah.
Before we knew what fast was.
Yeah, I was out there with
What'd you call it? El Guapo.
El Guapo.
El Guapo El Camino.
It was an El Camino. So all my cars now are El Guapo.
El Guapo.
Yep.
Okay.
My main car is always El Guapo, and my
Okay.
second car is Kingpin. That's how they're in the controller.
Jeez.
And I used to take this Traxxas LCG build, right, with an old school Novak Ballistic 4.5 turn 550 can, so like a short course motor, on a RS Pro,
Okay.
and I would go do these burnouts. Or an RX-8, I would use the RX-8 too, and I'd go do these burnouts, and I'd do videos where I'd pull this like completely slammed green El Camino.
Nice.
And you couldn't see it, and I'd be holding it, and these just pouring smoke out
Nice.
the tires. And then I'd let it go, and I just that was fun.
Yeah, that was good. How long ago was that?
I've been doing this no prep thing for a long time.
Well,
I
no,
don't
let's
even
go
know.
back to what Gabe Honadell, the El Guapo.
I don't know. Let me see.
Well, here, let's see if Gabe knows.
I can tell you right now.
I just want belted DE phenoms for real. Jonathan Leslie, everybody, right? Aaron Gardner, Todd. What is okay? Here we got one for Todd here from Aaron Gardner. Look it over on YouTube. Bye, goodbye. Jessica Hyde. Todd, what is your opinion on wide reactions? ? I tried them after soaking them in the simple green for 14 hours and still think regular reactions work better with some love. Would love to hear what you think.
I tried the wide reactions, and it just wasn't for me.
Okay.
I like the narrow reaction tire on the wide wheel with air, though.
Okay. All right. That's something different.
Yeah.
So you did try the wide.
I did try it.
And you weren't a fan. Yeah.
Just
So let me
wasn't
ask you.
my thing.
So let me ask you something. When you use the wide reaction plus with the regular reactions, time wise, did you see what did you not like and dislike? What was the difference?
I liked the wider because it gives you a wider tire basically on. It's the same thing. It's just the profile of how it is.
Okay.
It
Wouldn't you
works.
think wider would be better? More
surface area.
more surface area,
Yeah,
right?
more traction.
But you disagree after
It's
testing.
It's just the. I personally didn't like the wear pattern,
Okay.
and when I put the other tire on the narrow tire on the wide wheel, I actually got a better wear pattern.
Okay.
It was more evenly
So
distributed.
so what he's saying is he took a regular reaction, put it on the wider rim, correct?
Yes.
And you like that the wear pattern was better
I
than
felt it was
using
better.
the wide rim on the wide Pro Plus,
Yes.
Pro Line Reaction Plus.
Yes.
Okay. Fair
Let's see.
enough.
I'm going to see if I can pull this up for
That's
you.
okay. Russ Ruckus Bryant, what's the perfect gearing for drag racing?
The one that goes
smiley
fast?
face, smiley face. Russ Ruckus is, I think Russ Ruckus is Tom Scott, 315, late to the room. Evening, gentlemen. Hello, Tom Scott. Anthony Manning, grats.
El Guapo.
Nice. That's sick. That's sick. Text it to me. I'll pull it up for the guys. You guys are getting ready to see Todd Kirkwood, jeez. Todd Soltero's, what's it called? El Guapo, El Camino. So text that to me, and I'll pull it up on the big screen. Aaron Gardner, also fellow HVAC guy, so I respect the work you put in doing NPRC after being in crawl spaces and attics. You make me want to test more and put the little break from work I get.
Man, that's
tough, right?
It's tough, man. HVAC is a heck of a trade.
Oh, yeah, you're in Arizona.
It demands, anywhere you are, it demands everything. You're not just an AC. Like, that's the thing. Guys are like, oh, you do AC. No, I don't do AC. I do air conditioning, plumbing, electrical,
everything.
Construction. Like, when you're in that trade, you do it all. And sometimes you work 12, 14, 22-hour days.
Yeah.
You're not getting the pat on the back. You're not getting anything. Our only break is doing stuff like this.
Yeah, having fun.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Tim Barr says, I can't wait for the day I get to meet Todd and Billy. Todd has helped me so much to get where I am at with this. Yeah, Tim, that's cool.
No, Tim is my buddy. Tim.
You never met him, huh?
Thank you. I got home the other day in the mailbox.
Yeah.
Barth Racing sends me 2 3D printed prep holders.
Yep.
And setup kit.
Nice.
Like, man, if you guys are looking for 3D printed stuff, reach out to Tim Barth, man, because he's a good dude. Makes some pretty cool stuff.
Here, I'm going to bring up Todd's El Camino El Guapo.
El Guapo.
El Guapo. We need to take that to our big race in Puerto Rico, May of 2020. No, I'm sorry, 2022.
Yeah.
Jeez, hello.
Yeah, I used to do crazy, to go through tires like crazy.
I'm gonna bring it up right now, guys. I'm gonna bring up Todd's. It's gonna take me a second. This takes me a second to do this. So give me a second. Go back to Tim Barth Racing.
Yes,
so
Barth.
He sent you some nice stuff in the mail.
Nice stuff, man. The 3D printed setup kit, the prep holders and everything, man.
Everything.
Yeah.
He's getting creative.
So here you go, guys. I've been doing RC no prep stuff since 2017.
Wow.
That was my first no prep car.
Let's bring up El Guapo.
El Guapo.
There's El Guapo, everybody.
Rockin' max amps.
Meet El Guapo. There it is. Here it comes. Here is the first ever that anybody's ever seen it, except for Tim Barth has seen it. This, my friend, is El Guapo. We need some music for El Guapo.
El Guapo.
Here, let's get a little music behind El Guapo. Ready? Here we go. Watch this, Todd. Let me make sure I do this right. Let's get a little music behind him. There we go.
Oh yeah, they can see it.
There we go. Get a little music behind El Guapo. There it is. There's Todd's El Guapo. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Dude. Look at that. There it is. Awesome. Let's see. Let's keep going, man. Dude, we got a lot. I'm going to try to get to them quickly here, okay?
Dude, that was the roots of NPRC, man.
There it is. There's El Guapo. Do you not have the name on the side of the car?
No, that's it.
Look at that thing.
That's when me, Tim Smith, Tyler Zaffadil from RC Drag Talk, our buddy Dave Massey, we had no place to run. Like,
this is it?
We lost our track, right?
Uh-oh.
And so we were like, let's just go run these cars. And we would go out to the parking lot at, like, Storm Stadium or wherever we could go. And
nice.
let me tell you, they didn't go straight. And if they did, we were like, yeah! And
Nice.
you're talking, like, 3 or 4 second passes then.
Yeah, right. You could have a cup of coffee between it, huh? Let's keep going, dude. We got a lot going on here.
Let's go.
I'm gonna do this. Not saying anything. Carl Bauer, yellow, also okay. Got it. Nat Hyde says I'm gonna have to rewatch this with the damn notebook handy, right? Tom Scott says WD-40 is a great conditioner, everybody. Yep. So there's your stuff. Liquid Wrench Yellow, Carl Bauer, thank you, sir. Anthony Manny says, I'm pretty sure there's toxic fumes involved.
There is. I've walked in the house a little dizzy a few times.
Jeff Fink says, I'm Googling it now. Google, look for stuff. Jerry Roberts says, I have a honey-do list. Beaky Paul, I think Todd just likes to messagey stuff. Todd's full of great knowledge. He's given me some great advice. Yes, absolutely, guys. Todd, with good maintenance and such, how long do you think a motor lasts? A good question. That's a damn good question, man. Let's
So-
get back to motors.
Yeah, motors, man. You know, we're pretty hard on these rotors, right?
Yeah.
If you're like me and you're spinning anywhere from, let's say 75,000 to 100,000 RPMs, if you go to my house on my motorboard, I have rotors just lined up.
No kidding.
Yeah, like if I feel like I put that motor through something, it becomes skeptical.
Okay.
I'll pull it out and it'll go in the rotor board.
Okay.
And I'll grab another one and I'll pop it in.
Okay.
And, I'll take a Sharpie and write something on it.
Okay.
And this way I know if I pull it, I'll be like, yep, I've used it.
Okay.
It got hot. It got overheated.
Do you keep notes on them?
I've done this so long, like, I'm a weirdo.
You know it.
My mental notes.
You know.
Yeah.
You know it. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Jerry
And
Roberts
I
says
preach notes, though. Like, take a lot of notes because
take a lot of notes.
I've tested so many combinations of things
Right.
that I just remember stuff.
Does Todd Soltero have a diary?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
Jerry Roberts
Evidence.
says
That's evidence.
Stuff and things.
Yeah.
Jonathan Leslie says it's the stuff. Everybody's looking
It's
for
the stuff. You got to look for the stuff. It's,
Just call it sweetness. Got it. Ray Rabe.
it's right next to the unicorn glitter and pixie dust.
Ray Rabe says PB Blast does amazing on
PB Blast is another good one.
on softening tires. Thanks,
Yeah.
Ray Rabe. All right. Unicorn stuff. That's funny. Jonathan Leslie. Unicorn stuff. Keep going. Gabe Hunnadell. 2016, 2017. So he was right there
Yeah.
on the on El Guapo.
Yep.
We're talking about Chris Hobbs says, "Hey Mambo, okay, I've been mounting regular reactions on Showtime Plus with air, and it barks and squeals almost like voodoos, and they work like a dream."
They work well.
Perfect.
That's what I've been using. And then, once you condition them and get them nice and saucy,
Yeah,
like I said,
and they work.
I hit the brakes yesterday, and you can hear them going.
So basically, what you're saying, and let me go okay, YouTube. Hold on, I'm going back.
They're
and forth
honestly
here.
only as good as the work you put into
You
them.
got to put work into it.
Everything takes work, man. Like
You ain't kidding.
hustle hard, nobody cares. Honestly,
Hustle hard, nobody cares.
that's the truth. Hustle hard, but nobody cares. You're gonna.
That's a great T-shirt.
Yeah, it's done.
Tim Barth, I'm running reactions on Showtime Plus wheels with air now. It's the best setup I've found yet.
Yeah,
There it is.
It works. Is it the answer for a Voodoo? No.
No.
Matt makes an amazing tire, man. The Voodoos are amazing.
Yep.
I'm very fortunate, and I've been handed 2 sets.
Okay.
Ricky Judd. Oh,
Ricky Jug and
oh
Reed.
my goodness.
Not Ricky Jug and Reed.
Ricky Bellotti. I am
Ricky
sorry.
Bellotti.
I am sorry. I am sorry. Ricky Bellotti
Yep.
handed me a set of silvers at King of the Streets.
Jeez.
I still have them. They only have maybe 10 or 12 passes on them.
No kidding.
Yes.
Wow.
Because I knew how good they were back then, and I didn't want to destroy them
No kidding, huh?
because I couldn't get another set. So to me, it was like, well, I have a unicorn here, but I'm not going to destroy it because why would I get accustomed to something I can't get?
Yeah.
And then my neighbor Chris, my boy Chris Lopez, who comes over all the time.
That's a guy I met when you were testing with Bo.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yep.
And I built his breakout for him.
Okay.
And he's over and he goes, "Do you want these? I don't want them." And he throws me a bag of tires, and it's Voodoo Golds. I'm like, "Are you sure? There's worth a lot of money." He's like, "I don't care. I don't even like them." Okay,
funny.
I'll take them, and I mounted them up.
That's
so
awesome.
I personally haven't even bought a set because I can't find them to buy. I've been fortunate enough to be given a pair, but they're great.
Over on YouTube, the Icon Walker says, "What about the Macklin motor?"
Macklin's a great motor.
Great motor, right?
Great motor.
Yeah.
I'm a Macklin team driver. I will have a Macklin motor in my car when I go race.
David says, "What's a competitive 13.5 motor?" David, we've kind of already covered it.
Yeah.
Right now, everybody's talking about the R1.
Yeah.
The Outlaw, but you can't get them. I bought them all out.
Yeah.
I'm kidding, dude. Let's keep going here, dude. Anthony Manny says Breaking Bad style, and that was in Arizona too. Tom Scott said that was a badass car,
Yeah.
so that's cool. Tim Barth just put up his Etsy store. Perfect. Thank you, Tim, where you can get some of his stuff.
Yeah, Tim makes some cool stuff.
Aaron
man.
Gardner, what was it like having a mentor like Tim Smith when you were growing up getting into RC? I can only imagine how hard it drove you to keep up even out to do him.
Man, so I met Tim when I was
You were young. You
like
showed me the picture.
1989.
You showed me the picture.
Yeah, and dude, Tim was young. Tim was a young dude, like, you know.
I didn't recognize him when
Yeah,
you
he
when
was
you
young.
showed him to me in that picture. I was like,
And
what?
Yeah, we were racing at a place called Drag City in Colton, and he
California, right?
Yeah, and he was fast, and I was super fortunate, man, because the pioneers of this hobby are guys like Mike Smith of Mike Smith Foams, you know, Tommy Acosta, my good friend that passed away, Jim Showers, the Rain Man. You know, I got a race with Tim Smith and his buddy Craig Hashee. Those were my first two sponsors.
That's
Tim
crazy.
Smith and Craig Hashee were my first sponsors. They said, here you go, kid. I see that you like this and you're trying. Here's a car. But when we're done at the end of the day, this car comes back with us. But you're going to do all the maintenance. You're going to take care of the batteries. You're going to solder everything up. They would hand me the Astroflight motors and
All right. Breaking news.
help me out, man.
Hold on. Breaking news. Stand by.
What's that?
We got breaking news. Stand by. Axis belted rear drag slick.
Are they available?
Out of stock.
That's the Ken Loopy DRC tire.
Yeah, so it's not breaking news. I thought somebody just said, sorry, I didn't not mean to do that. Somebody
Oh,
said,
it's all right.
Axis just dropped a new belted tire.
They did.
That was a little while back, though. That was not.
It's been around for a minute.
Yep.
Just not here yet.
Yep. I take that back, ladies and gentlemen. I do have tires, and they might be here today. I completely forgot. I do have some DRC stuff coming. I completely forgot. Here, you know, you guys are hearing this first. I forgot. I had these coming. Let me log into my account. Where's my account? My account. I'm telling you guys right now what I have coming today.
Don't worry about it, guys, because they're sold.
They're already gone.
I bought all the sets.
Here we
and
go.
You'll find them on eBay for
Here's my orders right here.
$800.
Processing. Okay, so I've got 10. Okay, so coming. I forgot. I bought these, dude. We have 10 of the Axis 2.2 front tires. We have 10 of the Axis 2230 rear tires, and we have 10 of the DR. I have 10 of the Axis belted 2.2 front drag tires. Weights. I got weights, tons of weights. I got DR10 T6 hardcore. Those should be here any day. And they're sold.
They're sold.
Sorry, guys. Jasmine Hernandez says, Todd, what blue tape do you use to cover the motors? We've already gone through that, Jasmine.
It's Home Depot.
Because the blue tape I've used just makes me slow.
Yeah.
Is it Home Depot or Lowe's?
I can't tell her.
No.
Because it's always fun to be in front of Jazz.
Right.
Yeah, so
You can't tell you.
I tell her the wrong tape all the time.
I got it. It's Ace Hardware.
Yeah.
Jerry Walberts. They
Pick and
have it at
save.
Walmart. They keep it in the back. They'll say no, but they keep asking.
Yeah.
Biggie Paul, I'll buy your silvers from you. Yes, that'll be $1,500 for you, Biggie.
Nope. I can't sell something.
Chris
that was
Haas,
given
Billy
to me
Shaw's
for
buying
free.
everything. Dude, you have no idea, dude. I am buying up everything. I've got more motors. Dude, I'm telling you, I have so many motors, it's not even funny. I just don't have 13.5s. Gabe Honadell says, Todd, have you done any testing with the 280 software on the RX-8?
I can't answer that question.
You cannot answer
I
that
cannot
question.
answer that question.
Okay, that's okay. Please a fifth. Chris Hobbs, super lucky. Love my R113.5 Outlaw, crazy power. Tom Scott.
And that's just because I am a Macklin team driver.
That's okay.
I represent Macklin to the fullest. DRK 160.
You're fine.
Yep.
It's good. It's the only reason, guys. Jasmine says, Grandpa Tommy and my good friend Jimmy S.
Yep.
Okay, Chris Hobbs, dude, you are epic, man. Okay, thank you. Come on, man, rep that S. LOL, they're gone. Secret passwords needed? Yes, Anthony Manti. It's I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Here we go. Are you streaming the Okeechobee race tomorrow? Yes. The answer is yes, I am. I'm streaming races from my house.
That's awesome.
Hey, you know what else I'm doing tomorrow?
What's that?
And because him and I are going to get out of here. I've been here for 3 hours and 16 minutes. I am driving to Chino Valley, Arizona.
Okay.
Abel Lips and I. Abel will be racing. Put them in inventory, Billy, so I can purchase. I can't do that till I get them, guys. So I'm traveling to do my first ever dirt buggy 8th scale race.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I love A-scale.
Yeah.
A-scale's fun. I used
So
to race
tomorrow, when you
A-scale.
guys are sitting around doing nothing, I'm going to be live streaming, and Abel's going to be racing. CC and my wife will be helping me commentate. We have no idea what we're doing, but we're doing it as favors.
Yeah.
This is what I do for people. And Hannah and Elijah Wood, you know who they are. They drag race out of Prescott. They invited me to run up there and live stream their race. So we're going to run up there tomorrow and do it.
Yeah.
Then tomorrow night, I'll be live streaming Okeechobee. Sunday, we'll be doing Heartland Motorsports. So there's a lot of stuff going on right here at Desert Hobbies and streaming.
It's awesome.
Got a lot going on. You and I are in. Look at this. We did it. We made it to the end.
We made it to
When
the
are you
end.
going to start tuning motors, Billy? We've already kind of started. We've just been waiting on a couple. The problem is getting the motors. I have stacks of motors ready to go. I have Phantom, Trinity. I've got them all this high. I have this many motors. I'm waiting on some of the extra parts, the shims. I'm waiting on extra stuff. It's
Hardware.
coming. When I drop that big news, you will be the first to know because it's going to be everywhere.
I just know this. I was in the shop already, and he has 5 motors in there.
Ready to go.
I already saw a Tekin and like 4 Trinity motors.
I think that Trinity right there is ready to rock, isn't it? Take a look at that one.
Let's see.
Is that one should be tested and ready to go?
Nope. This one's a stock one.
Okay.
But no, I know you've got like 5 of them. They're in the tubes. In the
Oh, right. Yep, they're already tubed and ready to go.
shop. Yep, and they look like they already had motorlizer,
Already done.
printed out motorlizer, Gauss, and inductance.
And I'll be really honest, guys. I haven't promoted it because if you learn anything with me, I want it to be 100%. Because when we launch it and it goes, it's go time.
Yeah.
That's the thing with me. I'm not going to go half-ass it. We've already spent all the money on all of the dynos, the motorlizers, the fax machines. I have it all. I even have something that a lot of you don't know is we actually have a dyno. A chassis dyno being built for just Desert Hobbies that'll be at all the races. It's a 500 millimeter long right now. They had to stretch it out to 1,000 millimeters for me. It's being done now. It should be done. I'm hoping it's not going to be. It won't. I don't think it'll be done before Texas. I was hoping that would have been cool. But I do have it coming, and so we're going to have a chassis dyno at the drag races, and you can come up and
Wicked.
and hit it. Yep. Todd, nice. I'm learning this DRK on the stock Dragmaster 4T, but I'll be ready for something else before too long. It doesn't take long, Tom Scott, to be changing.
No, it doesn't take long.
And remember what he said: test,
Always
data.
Yeah, and just know, like, I'm very fortunate that I live just down the street from the shop here. I'm fortunate that I got to go in there and help them with their setup for their speed shop.
He has.
Help them with the dyno setup.
It's good stuff.
And just know, like, they know how it all functions. They know what to write down. They know what to do. And, you're going to get a motor that has RC Speed Secret bearings, titanium hardware in it,
Right.
Teflon shim.
Yep.
And you're going to get a before on the motorlizer, a before on the dyno,
Right.
and an after.
So basically, what he's saying is when these
you're
motors
getting a
come
lot
in,
of data.
Yeah, you're going to have all the data. So once these motors that we have ready to go, and we have all the parts and pieces, and the puzzle is ready to put together, when you get this motor, you're going to get the data from when it hits the shop and when it leaves the shop.
Yep.
So you're going to know RPMs. We're going to know
Amp draw,
everything, and
timing, deviation, everything.
And even on the motorlizer, we invested in the Bluetooth printer.
And you're going to get a printout from before and after. Like the motors he has in the shop now, the Trinity motors he has, I was looking at it, and you have a before and after. So when you look at them, you can see the sensor deviations, or the timing board deviations, the timing, what it's set at, the current draw, you get all the data before, and then after he put the RC Speed Secret bearings in, the Speed Secret hardware, the Teflon shims, all that stuff, you can see the gains.
Marcus Welch, it's going to be $20 for 3 hits. When I have the chassis dyno out there, you guys understand something. This chassis dyno that I had custom made was not cheap.
No, it was expensive.
It's going to be $20 for 3 hits.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, I am going to be charging for it, but the data that you're going to get is going to be legit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be so cool, man, to have this out there. It was just, man, it just to have it custom built. It was not
cheap.
The guy that's doing it, he's like, you want me to do what?
He's a smart man.
He is a smart man, isn't he? And he goes, you want what? And
Yeah.
you want it when?
Yeah. I got to talk to him on the phone, and he was just so intelligent.
Yes, he's an awesome dude.
Yeah.
Todd Kirkwood, how much are the motor tunes going to cost? So new one. So when we get in a new one, whether what it is, so this is a 440 Icon. When it's done, gone through, and RC Speed Secret bearings, all Teflon,
Yep.
all motor
All the
data,
data,
everything. It's going to be $199.95. That's everything ready to go, brand new motor with all of the testing, all of the.
And you're shipping it with the old bearings too, so they have the old bearings,
Correct.
the old hardware.
Yep. So the cool thing about it is, Todd, is you saw the canisters that we have
Yes.
too. So we now have our own Desert Hobby Speed Shop canisters.
Kind of like
Oh,
this.
yeah, they're kind of like this. Yeah, they're kind of like the Motive ones. And so you're going to get your canister with the, I almost said RC Speed Secrets, with the Desert Hobby Speed Shop sticker. Inside, you'll have all the data and ready to go. So when you get it, brand new, yes, it'll come with the box.
Your old
and
bearings
with the old bearings.
and old hardware, right?
And everything will come. That way you know that it's been done and been gone through, ready to go.
Yep.
I'm hoping, guys, by the time I get back from my journey into outer space, meaning South Padre Island and up to Topeka, everything should be ready to rock by
Yes.
the time I get back. It's getting late, guys. We've
Yes.
been on for 3.5 hours. Here's the deal. If you guys enjoyed the very first episode of Watch the Lights, do me a favor. Give me shoot me a message, please,
Yeah, let me
because
know.
it really means Todd and I. If what you guys don't know what goes on behind the scenes is him and I prep for this. We don't just walk in here and just start spitting out stuff. So it takes time for us to do this. If you enjoyed the first episode,
Yep.
Todd, it's the pilot show, we'll call it.
Pilot, yes.
Of Watch the Lights. Please let me know you enjoyed it. Now, this is what I do know. We've already agreed to do this. Is in Topeka in 2 weeks.
Yep.
Him and I will be together, and we are going to do a sauce. We're going to take a DR10.
Sauce is boss.
Sauce is boss. We're going to do a sauce test.
Sauce test.
And we're going to put reactions on a DR10. We're going to put a RS Pro.
We'll throw some timing at it.
Yep. And this is going to be live.
Yeah, I just said RS Pro because I thought you guys already had one. Do you have
I got him.
Do you have something? Is that what car is that?
Oh no, that's for somebody. I have an RS Pro.
Oh,
I got him in stock.
I don't care if it's a DRK.
No, I got it. You know what? Why don't we use the DRK that I have? No. Let's use the other. Will that work? The other Macklin we got.
The M32.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's throw a 13.5 on there.
You would do that?
M32. Yeah, because this way it's a little bit quicker than a basic, 13.5 car. I want to be able to put some power down. So let's. Do you have a? Can we put your wheelie bar on one?
Yeah. Speaking of wheelie bar.
Yeah, let's put your wheelie bar. Let's put the Macklin M32 160 in with a 13.5, so we're keeping it not crazy.
Okay.
I'll throw some timing and some turbo and
Okay.
boost. I'll throw a tune in it.
Okay.
I'll get it dialed
I'm in it.
And we'll have a bar on it, so it's legit, and
Okay.
we'll go make some hits.
Speaking of wheelie bar, my wheelie bar is up for sale, and there it is. My new wheelie bar. This is the new Desert Hobbies wheelie bar. Check it out. This is live on my website, ready to rock. I'm selling. I got 100 in, and I think we already sold like 40. These things are flying off the shelves, dude.
Yeah.
That's the new wheelie bar with our design mount, shipped in the new Desert Hobbies package with stickers inside the package is $129.99. That's with the wheelie bar, the shocks, those wheels, yes, and that comes with the our designs mount, and it's $129.99, and that's shipped.
That's
It's not bad, right?
not bad.
No, not bad. Desert Hobbies has their own wheelie bar now. Okay, we're going to finish this out, everybody. Okay, so we need to read these really quick. Was great. Okay, back to the show. Thanks for the show. Good one. It's only the first one, guys.
It's only going to get better, man.
What flywheel do you use in your Mini Pro dyno?
We have 2 flywheels that he has, one for 13.5 and one for low turn motors.
Biggie Paul, get out of here. Guy, he just messes me. He goes, you suck. Good to be able to see before and after numbers. Chassis dyno on site is killer idea, dude. It's being done. I'm just waiting. He had to custom make it. It's that deal.
Yeah.
Whoever motor numbers change the least uses the better factory in China. Got to go. See you later, Biggie Paul. Tom Scott. Good. Okay, I already read that. Kevin Keaton says, what flywheel? Sorry, already got that. Anthony Manning says, thanks for the show. Good one. The next one will be better. They're only going to get better as we go. And don't forget about Tuesday's RC Tech Talk. This coming Tuesday, we are talking iChargers and dischargers. So get ready for that one. That'll be hosted by Kid Sims. This coming Tuesday at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Info, great show, guys. Can't wait for the next one. Cool. Thank you.
If you guys have things you want me to talk about or topics you want me to discuss, feel free to inbox me. You can find me on Facebook. And, I'll take your ideas and
Russ
see what I can
Ruckus says
find.
you need to tell us what the stuff is.
Russ.
Anthony
inbox me
Manti,
the
I
stuff.
read all of the messages, whether you personally send it to me. I love to hear the feedback. Listen, what you care. Well, here's what Todd, and you know me. It's good or bad. I love it all. If you tell me it was a crappy show, perfect. The next one will be better.
Yeah,
That's how I grow. That's how we grow, right?
All input is good input.
Yes.
You know?
Tom Scott, stuff testing. I'm gonna get through this quick because you and I are out here.
Yeah.
Jeff Fink says, great show, love it, thank you. Anthony Manny says, Tom Scott. Okay, never mind. Great price. Yeah, $129.99. I'm sorry. Yeah, $199.99. Jeez. Good night. Tom Scott says good night. All of these shows are great. I will be introducing a new show, non-RC drag related. It's going to be great. Brad Bray, need to call your prep stuff Desert Hobbies Lizard Snot. Perfect. Jesus. It's a good show, guys. We'll see you later. That's it, man. Todd, it was always a joy to have you in here, man.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's good stuff. But
Stuff.
It's stuff. Well, we will. Todd and I are going to announce stuff.
Stuff.
It's
We're
gonna
going
be
to do
stuff.
stuff.
It's
going to
be called stuff.
We're going to talk about stuff.
How
Yeah.
great would it be if we come up with a tire prep called Stuff?
Yeah.
Hey, I could tell you this. This is what I know. Is over on Facebook, we were sitting at about 58 to 64 people watching. And over on YouTube, we were sitting between 28 and 32. We could sell that many stuffs tomorrow.
Stuff. Stuff.
Stuff, man. Which page? Anthony, dude, you could do my straight to me personally or through Desert Hobbies, dude. It all gets to me, and it means a lot to us because this is something that it takes time. I was going to tell you what I'm doing in Texas. This is the very first anybody's going to hear
Let's
this.
hear it.
So those of you know that I did the 24-hour show.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I only have 2 sponsors for my Texas race.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. I'm going to tell you why. I didn't wear my welcome out with sponsors. You know how many sponsors we had for the 24-hour
crazy.
show. So I decided to step off, to back up, and not ask for more sponsorship. I do have 2 guys that are always do it. Anything I do, they love me. But I'm telling you this. You know who's sponsoring the Texas race? And right now I had 12 3-foot by 6-foot banners made. That's going to be down the whole side of our track. RC Tech Talk Tuesday and Watch the Lights banners are going to be all the way down my track.
That is so rad.
Sick, right?
Awesome.
It is sponsored by RC Tech Talk Tuesdays and Watch the Lights. Your banner and Kid Sims banner is going to be down the side of my track.
I dig it.
It's going to be badass, man.
That is
Wait till you
badass.
see it. People are going to go, what the hell is he doing?
That is badass.
I don't wear my welcome out. I could have reached out to these sponsors and got more sponsorship. I decided not to because I have a lot more stuff coming in down the road.
Oh, yeah.
I don't wear my welcome out with these sponsors. Some people just keep digging. I want gimme.
Yeah.
I don't do that. So that's it. You guys are the very first to hear. The banners are going to be lined up, dude.
I'm excited.
It's going to be so cool, man. Wait till you see the views. And like I said, because this is my race down there, I can put the cameras where I want. when I go to other people's races, I got to do it their way.
Yeah.
I've got to work around them and what they do. So my race though, dude, there's cameras everywhere.
You know what would be a cool view?
Tell me.
Mid-track back-to-back.
Mid-track, back-to-back,
Cameras.
coming and going.
Coming and going. Mid-track, suspended above the track.
Did you not see what I built next door? You didn't see it, did
I
you?
haven't seen it.
That might be able to happen.
That's so
When
rad.
you and I leave here, let's go next door.
Yeah,
I'm going to show you something I built that's being built.
I got to see it.
You got to see it. Okay, guys.
All right.
Todd.
I
hey,
appreciate you all. Thank you.
First thing is this. Scott Campbell says, awesome. Todd Kirkwood, lizard snot is perfect. Get out of here, dude. Get out of with the lizard snot. Billy, I mean, okay. Guys, thank you. YouTube, thank you. Facebook, thank you. Todd, thank you.
No, thank you.
And
I appreciate it.
don't forget, in Topeka, 2 weeks from today.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. We will be in Topeka, Kansas. I will be, don't forget, my Texas race starts next Friday. So I'm going to be there next week. And I'm going to be, Luke Claxton, a.k.a. Muffin Top, will be streaming. And we're doing a documentary of what it takes to do a race. From start
to finish.
To finish. And people are going to see something that they don't realize what it takes to do this.
A lot of time.
It's a lot of time.
A lot of work.
A lot of blood, sweat, and
energy.
tears, and a lot of happy, a lot of sad,
A
a lot
lot
of pissed.
of emotion.
There's a lot that goes into this stuff.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I've had to. I didn't have to. There's another race being thrown, and some things were said about it. And I reached out to the guy, and I was like, "Man, look, I'm coming to your race. If there's anything I can do to support you or help you grow your race or do anything for you, you just message me. I'm not the most popular guy on Facebook or not the most well-known.
It's all good.
I will help you in any way I can because, man, I'm thankful for him putting a race on.
Yeah.
I'm excited because I would never do it because it's just too much work.
It's a lot of work, dude.
And I'm just thankful. So, if he's going to put out the work or the effort, I'm going to come and support him.
Yeah.
And, I can't make it to every race.
No. Nobody can.
But I'm gonna go, and at least 3 times a year I'm gonna go support you guys that race. And I went to 3 races this year. The only race that I'll go back to back every year is King of the Streets or RCDRL. If our buddy Mike Merck can get the RCDRL Texas race back up and running, that is a mandatory race every year.
He's working on it.
Best race every year.
Really?
I love going to Texas.
Nice. Did you see the new track?
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks good.
I just like to go to Texas.
Yeah.
It's just an excuse to go to Texas, man. I have so many cool people I hang out with there. It just makes it so much fun.
Yeah, man. I can't wait to get to Texas next week.
The Texas
It's
hospitality
gonna be
is
a
second
crazy,
to none.
It's gonna be a crazy trip. I'm telling you guys. Listen, if you turn on those notifications and you see that Desert Hobbies is live, you're gonna see me and Luke Claxton. I don't even know where the hell we're gonna be. We're gonna be somewhere in Texas.
Yeah, Texas
so
is
get ready.
Awesome.
And again, thank you, dude.
Thank you.
Good time. Good. I had a good time, man.
I hope I did okay. I
You
know
did
it's
great.
The first one.
This is the pilot show.
We're gonna work it out.
It only goes up from here.
It's only gonna get better.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. If you have topics you want to talk about,
Yep.
please message me. If I don't know about it, I'll learn about it. I'll get information on it, and I'll talk about the things you guys want to hear.
Yep.
We're going to do soldering irons. We're going to do batteries.
We got a little off track today because
Yeah.
today was about motors and we got into tires and prep. So I'll be honest with you. I think the next one's going to be all prep.
All prep.
In Topeka, all prep,
And
guys.
it's not. You might not get 3 hours, but you're going to get a good hour or 2 of solid.
It's got to be 2. We're going to have to. It depends on how much prep we get too.
Yeah, we might have gallons.
You guys want to see the stuff? We're going to be mixing the stuff.
That track might be just.
It's going to be
Dude.
fun, man. And Sean South will support anything that we do and how we do it. And,
Mr. Sean South.
Yeah, it'll be good. And I'm out of here, dude. You got to go. I got to go. Hey,
gotta
guys,
go.
Thank you guys so much for hanging with the very first episode of Watch the Lights, hosted by Todd Soltero. And I'll see you guys next week on a crazy journey, man.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody, guys. Be safe. And
Yep.
don't forget, keep on trucking, man.